What's going on, everybody? It is currently Monday, the 27th of January, 2025, and we're gonna hop right back into it. A couple days since our last stream, just because I was doing some stuff in real life. I was busy, so that's some things to take care of. But now we're back at it, and I think we're ready to finally progress the plot and see what happens next. After all the side quests and all the orders and stuff like that we did last time, we're finally ready to move on. So let's go ahead. See what we can do. Just looking at some of the other stuff to see like what all I've got coming up soon. Stuff I need. I need to get my tolerance up is like the big thing right now. Go back. Talk to the Mistari scholar dude and see what we can get for tolerance
Well,
now.
now, what are we on about?
Hey!
Free mag. Yes. Huge. Huge amounts of mag. There is... Oh, it's Idol's Day, I just realized.
What now?
Yeah. I don't think there's really anything I can buy that could do a whole lot for me right now. I think I'm ready to just go on with the story and see what happens. First, I need some more tolerance. I believe is up here. The Mustari Scholar.
Oh!
Our conversation has assuaged my personal suspicions of you. In fact, you even kindled my interest. If you like, shall we talk again?
Really?
If we talk with her, your tolerance should improve. What do you think? Take some time and listen?
Sure.
Okay then.
Relief. I want nothing more than for the outside world to know our thoughts, so to speak.
I shall tell you.
There's significance in Lady Yufa being the first priestess born from the chieftain's bloodline in 100 years. We felt that destiny was surely at work. And we were consumed by our own anxiety. And so we sealed her fate by encouraging that destiny to manifest as a sacrifice. Misinterpreting our history, we nearly destroyed everything. No amount of regret can absolve us for our error. You were right all along.
Oh yeah. Of course I would. After learning about the Mustari's relationship with the priestess, I feel like gain tolerance.
Alright.
At least she admits it. That I was right. Almost close to rank 4.
Thank you.
Traveling to Montaria, yes? While you're there, I ask that you treat the Mustari and other regions with the same kindness you've given to us. They are a people whose hearts have been trampled by the Saintess Church. Wouldn't be much obliged if you would aid them as you have aided us.
Got back to the others. Time for some plot.
What's up, Del? Something on your mind? That's nothing. Just thinking.
Oh no. You're not still feeling unwell, are you?
It's just a twinge now, that's all. I'm sharp as ever, me.
You sure? Because I remember, once the big fever passed, you went hot and cold again a couple more times. I've never seen you go down like that.
I said I'm fine, didn't I? God, but you won't worry too much. Come on, I'm starving.
Something's bothering me.
Really? He seemed pretty healthy to me.
Just a bad feeling, I suppose. It was a human that wounded him. Hard to say whether the Magla might have any nasty side effects. You know.
You mean he may need magic healing? I don't know if we're gonna find that here on the island.
Hey, is there any way we could get Rella to take a look at him? Magla-born symptoms can take a turn for the worse incredibly fast, no matter how healthy you are. I'd rather not let it fester.
Huh. Well, we do claim to help anyone in need, eh? But don't forget that we're fighting a battle. And if you cannot distinguish friend and foe on the battlefield, it will be your end.
I know you're right. But I get the feeling those two are telling themselves the same thing.
What if, now, what if, instead of speeding to her doorstep, we ask her saintliness to come here? It'll just take a bit of conspiring to get our story straight. I mean, I'm not normally a chap to take sides in this sort of thing, but those two hardly strike me as the evil type.
Look, Captain, I wouldn't feel right ignoring this. Will you please go to the royal capital for me?
No problem. I'll go.
I knew you'd say that. Well, if Rella's coming here, I guess it won't be that much trouble.
Thanks. I remember I called you too soft once. I see now I was wrong.
If that's sorted, let's get it done sharpish before any complications crop up.
Complications such as...
Thank you so much for your help leading the evacuation. They tell me not everyone got a chance to thank you. So on their behalf...
Don't worry about it. Didn't want the annihilation of a whole village on my conscience is all.
Wasn't expecting you to handle the evacuation side, Del. Thought for sure you'd be the first in the fray with the human.
They healed me up. Gotta repay the favor, don't I? Wouldn't feel right otherwise.
Then for their sake, you should take care of yourself, too.
What? Who the hell? No way. Aren't you Saint Rella?
You're joking. You're not joking. Why is she here?
I called for her, and she came. You that surprised? I know people in the Crown Theocracy. My work speaks for itself these days.
It's almost time for the Saints' Day festivities in Montario. Having been invited, I was in the area.
Very convenient.
I heard about your splendid work, Fidelio and Basilio. I hardly
Very
recognize the two
convenient
of you.
excuse.
You remember us?
Of course. This is a bit of a reversal, though. Back then, it was you helping treat Basilio's wound. I can tell how far you've come since then.
Ugh.
But I've also heard about your own injury. Your right foot, I'm guessing. Have you felt any sudden fevers come on? Let me have a look. Yes, that should do. I can see you had an expert looking after you already. Physically, you're as well as anyone could ask. But... Fidelio, is there something you feel lost or anxious about?
Where's that coming from?
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now, I'm certain that Magla is connected to our emotions. When I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if seeing it with my own eyes.
Nah, I'm sound.
It's a handy
Nothing's getting me down.
ability.
I see. Then you should be fine. Just don't take life for granted, or your treatment will have been for nothing. Keep on living, all right? For now, let's see. Run to the beach and back with Basilio. If you can make it without slowing down, then clearly there's nothing wrong with your foot.
Hey, sounds like a laugh. Just like when we were kids. Step lively, Del, or I'll leave you behind.
Hey, what the hell? I said I'm fine. Oh, damn it. Basilio! Hang on!
Thanks, Rella. When you told me about the first time you'd saved someone's life, I didn't realize you were talking about them.
You're in Luis's entourage now. Yet you needed our stories to match in front of the brothers. You're swimming in dangerous waters, aren't you? Not just that, you've got a gauntlet runner that can teleport across the land and an elder captain who wields it through magic. That's a lot to take in.
Well, how do I put this?
I didn't realize it when I met you before, but you're already one of the top candidates. I saw the King's Rock. Are you intending to confront Luis?
Perhaps. I don't know, do we... I guess she's earned our trust.
Yes, that's right.
Well, there you have it.
So you are committed to this path, no matter what. I knew this day might come. It's not my place to stop you.
Come now, do you have to be so bleak? I've already spent my fair share of time with Luis, you know.
Don't underestimate Luis. As far as the Crown Theocracy knows, the King's magic will protect the highest candidates from any harm. And they think that guarantees their safety at the festival. But I've done my research. Some attacks the barrier can't stop. I believe the magic only prevents underhanded approaches, like ambush.
So there's a loophole.
It's not widely known, but take a duel, for instance. Both parties identify themselves, fight with consent, and the magic won't protect them, no matter their standing.
But if you just have to identify yourself and agree to fight... Oh, was that why the battle with Gladel?
Suffice it to say, the King's Shield is not perfect, and Luis will surely exploit that. I have a terrible feeling there will be bloodshed before Saint's Day is over. I won't try to stop you, but be careful down the road, all right?
Yes. Understood.
Then please, look after Juna.
Ugh, you do know I'm not a child anymore.
Keep up, Del! Gotta be faster than that!
You springy-heeled bastard, you've got the height advantage. Damn it, you haven't won yet!
I suppose we'll have to leave it there.
Sent Rella back to Grand Trad with teleportation magic, avoiding the gaze of the brothers who were fortunately too wounded to notice. Very convenient.
Can't deny it this time, though. You lot did fantastic.
And Lady Juna's safe too. I owe you thanks for that, if nothing else. The islanders gave us a map of the east side of the island. Their way of thanking us, I suppose. You're welcome to it, if you don't waste it.
See? Old Del's great at looking after people. He saved loads of them in the evacuations.
Oh, belt up, would you? Been meaning to ask. That's a book, yeah?
Didn't take you for a book reader. Lord Luis likes them, though. Often got his head buried in one.
By the way, doesn't Lord Luis have this same book? I hear it's been banned.
How should we know? Not like we grew up round books. People barely literate nowadays, frankly.
So, what's it say? As long as we're killing time anyhow, let me see it.
We're gonna try and get in with good with the brothers.
In this world, one can become anything they desire. Neither birth nor status decides your occupation.
Huh? Sounds grand, that. You think this place really exists?
Of course not, you muppet. It's a fantasy, remember? Anyone is free to become anything. This is a paradise of equality and freedom, devoid of discrimination or prejudice. Pretty words, then. But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work out their own reasons to be prejudiced. You can call it a utopia, but I reckon people living in it might romanticize our world too. At the end of the day, dreaming of escape will only ever be a dream. Nothing changes unless you do it with your own hands.
Aye. But if we really could do anything, I quite fancy opening up a little diner with you, Del.
You like singing, eh? And I'm dead handy with a cook pan.
We could invite Lady Juna over, host a fancy soiree of our own. Every night, just us and our best mates living it up.
You telling me you don't like the sound of that?
Get your head out of the clouds, Baz. We're long past being able to get away with that. Doesn't matter anyway. A dream is just a dream.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Time
Just
marches
do it.
on, and the age of a new
Words of
king
Shia
draws
LaBeouf
nearer.
ring loud and clear in their ears. Just do it.
Now then,
Now then, we beat the buck for the day. What's this I hear about the festival on the island? Islanders all seem to be heading for the coast.
Yes, of course.
The village wants to show their gratitude to us and wish us a safe journey. Thanks to the tides, I believe we can still make it by the deadline, even if we leave tomorrow. Festivities include a sacred rite where a dragon god statue is set alight in a ceremonial bonfire. It's said that if you offer prayers to it with someone, your wishes will come true. Oh, isn't that just marvelous? And who will our dear captain pray with tonight, I wonder?
We'll upgrade with. Yeah, I'll save. Just save the event. Save. That decided we all helped the villagers prepare for the festival, and once the effigy of the dragon god was complete, the sun was already down. Yeah, fancy effigy.
Didn't expect them to throw such a party before our departure. A far cry from our first night here in a cell.
I hear 'tis a festival in the dragon god's name, meant to ensure a safe sea voyage. In place of a lighthouse, their fire is kept burning until the morning.
I say, these locals are bally well informed. They're up to their gills in practical and theoretical magna theory. Not as focused on the mechanicals as us mainlanders, but the land's far from barbaric. Their insights could rather improve the runner's design, you know? Ah, speaking of, I finished with the lance replica.
We're finally ready.
Woo! Grand, ain't it? Dell's all better. And we've got some choice souvenirs to bring back to Lord Luis.
We're not out of the woods yet. Don't be too quick to celebrate.
Hey, come on, lads, loosen up! It's a party! We've all had a little fun.
And you? What's a sanctist fat cat like you doing getting all giddy over a pagan festival?
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the Crier's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but turns out most of what I knew was lies. Makes me think, maybe this is how my old father felt.
Crier a family trade, eh? Imagine that.
The Crown Theocracy does love their hereditary titles. Yeah, my old man was a serious fella. More than me, that's for sure. He called out corruption where he saw it. Made him a pariah. But there you go. Yeah, I remember he once flat out suggested igniters were more dangerous than the Crown Theocracy was letting on. And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over their conditions. But my old man, well, he said it wasn't a riot at all. Outright accused the Crown Theocracy of turning an innocent Parapus feral through horrific magic experiments.
What?
Who knows what really happened there? Either way, nobody took my father seriously. He was condemned as a liar. And he died young. Just the way it is, I suppose. People will always prefer their own feelings to the truth. Happiness is a luxury hard to come by otherwise. Hard to care about the world after that. I was a poor excuse for a crier, if you ask me. Yep, here I am. It's beyond weird. Somehow, you lot have managed to make the world seem interesting again. I'm genuinely grateful, you know? It makes a man feel as if he owes you.
You owe us nothing. Can't afford any rumors about you being biased in our favor, anyway.
Fair enough, fair enough. Honestly, though, you need anything, you've got me on your side. I'll do what I can. For now, I'll catch a boat ride to Altabri ahead of you. Once this festival's over, it'll be farewell for the moment. So, let's make this a bash to remember.
Now, time for some fun. Bring out the treats!
Treats.
And those are?
The fruit is called dragon's tears. They're quite precious. Their tree only bears once every few years.
Ah, 'tis delicious. Beyond delicious.
Wonderful. This again. Hulkenberg's tastes are a dubious metric at best.
Please, it's the rarest of harvests, and we would like to share it with you.
Juice burst forth as soon as I put it in my mouth.
Sounds. I feel quite...
Right. What's going on? There's something odd about the way those two are laughing. But he's crying. What is this fruit?
You see, in old times, so long times ago times, people ate this to reach a higher plane of existence and talk to the gods.
Oh god, they're high as fuck.
Ha! Yes, you certainly appear to have reached some higher state. Glad I passed.
Phew. Finally back to normal. Well, that sure felt like a festival. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, and did you hear? The people of this island make a wish over that flame. It's said that if you write your wish on a piece of paper, it'll bring you good luck. We don't often get to relax like this. So why don't you go there with someone?
I have plenty of time. This is a rare opportunity. You should I invite?
Have you decided on someone?
Go hang out with Gallica. Fuck it. He's been there with us from the start, so why not?
It's so pretty.
You know, the fire reflects off the ocean. Not even God could refuse granting a wish made in a scene like this. Hey, what do you think God is? Saintism in this village's religion. They both have a god, right? And they all believe God protects them and makes them happy.
But
it is actually possible for everyone in the world to be happy. If someone's not happy, what is their God doing?
Watching the New Testament. I don't know. I don't know what God's thinking.
This world is just full of mysteries we'll never know the answer to. Huh? I just want there to be less unhappiness in the world. I suppose it's pretty hard to quantify, really.
Well then.
Anyways, back to reality. Shall we go make our wishes? Nothing to lose from trying, right?
yeah!
There we go! If you don't grant my wish, you'll regret it, you hear? I think that gives it a better chance.
Not exactly scary. Not sure God would be very scared of you.
Oh, come on.
Hey, just because I'm a tiny little fairy doesn't mean I can't be scary. I wish for all the world's anxiety to be replaced with hope. Why not dream big, right? When we don't know what lies ahead, that's when we're the most anxious, right? That's pretty much true of most of our lives.
You see,
all the more reason to enjoy life for what it is and hope for the best. You gotta expect to be anxious about stuff.
Right.
You got a pretty good perspective on it.
besides,
Saying, if we can wake up the prince, I think that would give people hope. Considering how far you've come, I think you're going to see it through. You really thought about that? How far you've come? I mean, you've grown so much since you got pushed off a cliff in the desert. I should know. I've been there the whole time.
so,
Oh, what did you wish for, main character?
Is there any success for everyone's safety? Closer to you. Which one of these would give me the most mag? Probably this one. Wish I could be closer to you, Gallica.
what?
Pick it up, main character. Why would you wish for something that's already true? I'm sure that when you make a wish, God listens.
Big mag for this.
Thank you.
Ooh, I had a good time at this festival. Thanks for that. I'd like to give you something. Not as thanks or anything. Found it on the beach the other day. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Take care of it, will you?
Sure.
Thank you, Gallica.
I've got it.
A weapon. A weapon, okay? Being it to the winter was a nightmare, so you better equip it.
Weapon. Not a weapon. After Gallica gave me the gift, we returned to the others. Whalebone rod for mage. Is that like... I wonder if that corresponds to her archetype. If I came with somebody, they give me a weapon for their archetype, maybe? I don't know. I have no clue how that works, but...
Tell,
That's my guess.
What that cry was talking about.
Yeah. Sounded proper familiar to me.
It's easy to blame the Sanctus Church for the whole thing. But maybe not all of them were happy about it. Makes you think. I remember St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking, seeing us at death's door. Maybe she knew what was going on. Del, what do we believe in, really? Are we absolutely positive that, you know, Count Luis's vision and ours have enough in common?
Oh, you're starting to doubt, huh?
I thought we were done talking about this. He's the reason we got this far. A couple of Parapus orphans. Nobody else wants us. Nobody cares about us. We'd be nothing without Count Luis.
I know, Del, but he makes all them speeches about equality, but in the end, he's gonna leave the weak to die. I heard him talk about his ideal world, and it sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Rella to save us. Is that what we're fighting for?
Too late for that kind of talk, brother. Blood on our hands either way.
Hey! What are you two doing on your own? Come join the party! You'll miss the whole festival.
Lady Juna.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so tense about it.
Do you plan to kill Count Luis?
What are you talking about? He can't be killed anyway.
Lady Juna, I don't think your heart is with Count Luis anymore. Or maybe it never was. There's a side of you that you only show them. But us, starting to think we've never seen the real you.
Are you really so worried for Count Luis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating him?
So you don't actually work for Forden or nothing then? No ulterior motives?
I've been with Count Luis since before the race even started, haven't I? Ever since he was stripped of command.
Hey, Del.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. That's my fault. But trust me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than despair.
I saw it with my own eyes. That lance gets past the king's magic. That means it can kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves, and Lady Juna was right there with them.
You
How did you
serious?
see this?
How are we supposed to report that to Count Luis?
Don't worry, it's my own problem. I told you to leave the thinking to me.
No, he's gonna ruin everything.
You know why? I really like Lady Juna's songs, and I like seeing you listening to it when you get the chance. You've got arm around your heart, Del, and her music pierces it. I don't want to kill Lady Juna. And you don't either, Del. Do you?
No, he knows the plan. Shit. It's times from last night on the island.
So?
Tomorrow's our big day, so let's make sure we're plenty rested.
Can't go out right now.
Yes.
I might have my stomach grumbling while I feed. Buy myself a small ration or something before we depart. Trouble is finding a food that will not spoil.
I beg your pardon, Miss.
Well, main character. Since we'll be journeying together for some time, I want to thank you for having me. I'm sad to leave my brother and miss him dearly. But I know in my heart this will be a grand adventure.
Well, get out of here without being attacked.
The brothers are okay. I think they know the particulars of our plan, but we can't let our guard down.
If it's the night, I never thought we'd be making the journey to Altaberg to open our hearts. The waves will rock us then. We will prepare ourselves for the trials to come. All night, let's rest. Things are
Good night.
not looking good though, because the brothers know what we're planning. Apparently, somehow he saw
Time
that.
marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I don't know how he saw that, but sure.
must say, I'm sad to leave this island, for no other reason than every meal here has been an utter delight.
You certainly said the same thing when I left Brownhaven. Tira, New World cuisine is but a few days away if you must be patient.
Hold your tongue, Stroll. A few days is twice as many meals.
Well, you really are taking this hard. When you said your goodbyes to the people and the food, meet with the Gauntlet Runner.
Hold on.
Anything for heading out? You're ready. Everyone will be waiting for you with the Gauntlet Runner.
Right, isn't it?
All right then.
Let's go check the weaponry place and see if there's
Let's go.
anything we can get before we head out. I don't think there really is.
Off we go.
Oh, I need to look at this weapon that
What now?
he gave me. What is this? Small MP recovery every turn in battle. Hell yeah. It's huge. Need all the mana we can get.
Off we go.
Virtuous Katana. Kraken Kukris. Not the armor shop then. All stats +3. I should buy this. It's the main character. Alright.
Alright then.
That's good enough for me. Head to the Gauntlet Runner.
Let's go.
Looks like the sea's settled somewhat. We've got a map of the Altaberry region too. I'd say we're set.
Now we can leave with our minds clear and pockets full, eh? Where are those brothers? Out on errands?
I say we just leave them behind.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Well, long as we've got a minute alone, let's go over our plan. As soon as we get to Altaberry, we give Luis the fake lance Nurus made up for us.
Why are we talking about this when you know that they're about to come in and
Then,
he's
on the
talking?
eve of this
Bet they
divine
barge in
relic
on
dedication
this.
ceremony, we use the real lance to end this, once and for all. He doesn't know we've worked out its powers. We'll use that to our advantage. Juna, we'll need you to convince Luis to attend the eve of the festival.
Oh, I've been pestering him to do so for a while now. Don't want him spending the evening in his heavily fortified Skyrunner after all.
So where is the false lance in question?
Right here, ready to poke an eye out. Oh, what do you think? A dead ringer, eh?
Such detail. Even I can't tell them apart.
When we get to Altaberry, we'll pass off the fake to Luis. Then, we execute our plan.
Oh, by the way, I was talking with the Magnus brothers earlier. Think they might be onto us.
That's not good. We'll need to be more careful.
Wait, footsteps. Speak of the devils. We'll need to hide the real lance.
You're late. We were about to leave you behind.
Right, all present and counted. Anchors away, what?
Aye aye, me hearties!
What the hell?
What's wrong then? Is that not the customary exclamation of sailors? Mr. Buckland was very specific.
I wouldn't believe everything he says.
'Tis a strange melancholy, leaving the people we have so recently come to know.
We'll be back. With some fantastic tales to tell them too.
Yes, certainly.
Yeah, that's pretty far
This
away.
is Altaberry Heights. We'll make faster progress back on land.
Pretty far away.
here's where we are
Looks like
now.
we got one, two days.
Here's Altaberry Heights. It's quite a ways. I think we'll make it in time.
Without a problem. This fine wind will have us making landfall by the morrow, so the whole trip should be 2 nights with 3 days of travel.
I have to endure 1 day of being rock sick. No, there's a good face if ever I saw one. Captain Fuchs little sake, that doesn't make haste.
We'll speed ahead to Altaberry Heights, capital of Ontario. Take care you don't tumble overboard now.
2 very awkward days, because they know, the
With
brothers
a
know
new
what we're
ally
doing.
in tow, the Gauntlet Runner at last departs the island toward the eastern side of the inland sea. Their destination is the Principality of Ontario. Its vast mountain crags, so different from the western terrain, can be seen clearly from the water. Their forthcoming task would be their greatest trial yet. They felt the tension rise in wordless silence.
Indeed.
4 days until we reach Altaberry, I think.
At least on this journey, we don't have to worry about that sea monster anymore.
It's true.
All right then.
Wisdom, courage, imagination. Is there nobody that can help me with tolerance? Guess I can go see what kind of books we have. First, I gotta take a shit.
Right. Well then.
All the experience. All the free pantry food.
What's this?
Jesse.
Let's check.
This. I've already seen all this.
Well, is this what? Speak.
Good to go. Let's see what kind of books we got, because I'm sure we got something new, right? Usually after we finish off a region, we get one.
You did it! Whoa.
Heroes, Leaf of Light. Have any? I do. 19 of the Cleric.
Right. I could get used to this.
Weird. Does he need 15 or 10 in general to... More books now. Maybe you've added something to the collection. Books I could read are... One Walk Outside the Island. Appears to be a Mustari authored travelogue and guide of the lands outside the island. It's been thoroughly annotated by Yufa. I've yet to start reading it.
Mustari's Guide to Life Outside the Island. Must be tough for them.
If I read this book, I'm making more tolerance. Yes, please. Yes. Exactly what I needed. Travelogue offers an introduction to cultures and customs outside Ferga Island. Told through the Mustari author's first-hand experience. These practical guides for things like creating an altar while traveling or making eye contact with unmasked people. These encapsulate some of the difficulties Mustari people face living outside the island. Ethan has still read and reread this thoroughly. The book is nearly in tatters.
Doing a totally fully culture sounds so difficult, and yet this offer and Yufa are jumping right into it.
My willingness to embrace other cultures and values increased my tolerance.
All right.
It's a big boost too. Oh, we're almost rank 4. Any more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time. Get that dank tolerance.
Arrives at Cliffshade Camp just as the curtain of night descends on the wilderness. Ideal for their cover, it works both ways, as monsters and rogues alike await their victims in the shadows of the rocks. Only a Gauntlet Runner offers peace of mind against such dangers, a large reason why they are so sought after.
Alright, what are my options here? Cliffshade Camp.
Indeed.
Reach the city the day after tomorrow.
I can feel the temperature dropping since we made landfall. I bet it'll be pretty cold in Altaberry.
Let's see.
Alright.
Is imagination my only option right now? It looks like it. Let's talk to Yufa.
Pardon me, but...
Oh, main character. Are you free at the moment? I just finished meditating and I'd like to talk with you a bit if you don't mind.
All in the past and planning for the future with Yufa, maybe I can hone my imagination. Spend time talking with Yufa.
I've only heard about the outside world from imported books and my brother's stories. I can't believe that starting today I will travel those lands myself. I would never have had the confidence to attempt such a venture on my own. I'm truly glad to have met you and everyone else, main character.
Yeah.
We're all glad to have you here with us.
Yes, you've all been so incredibly kind. Conversations have made me feel quite welcome. Speaking of which, Juna graciously gave me some advice about trips such as this one. She said, make sure you keep one eye on your wallet whenever you're in town, and never ever ever follow a stranger somewhere. This kindness truly knows no end. I feel quite lucky to go on a trip with so many people watching over me. Oh, that reminds me. I meant to ask you, what were things like when you began this journey, main character? I must admit, I'm somewhat curious about the place where your mission began. I hope that one day, when this is all over, that I may visit it.
As my imagination grows, Yufa and I discuss the possibilities ahead of us.
Alright.
Nice. Working towards getting that imagination maxed out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was having so much fun talking with you. The time escaped me. Is it alright to continue?
Yufa and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It would seem that...
We now stand among the mountains. I have long gazed at the peaks of Montario from the island, but I never imagined I would see them this close. Altaberry remains cold year-round. It's quite cold, and these people have perfected the art of the piping hot stew. It's home to the foremost opera house in the kingdom as well. I suppose that will be the stage of our confrontation with Luis.
I guess.
Keep our hopes high.
Really just talk about this while the brothers are on board? Y'all are too lax. There's some tall mountains on the horizon.
So?
Let's make sure all of our preparations are complete by tomorrow night.
Of course. Always ready. Always ready to kick some ass.
Right. Well then.
Rest after washing off my sweat.
What's this?
Those. Cook anything?
Let's check.
Let's skip over Stroll's thing because we've seen this.
All right.
Alright. Let's go get the rest of that tolerance out of that book. Get to rank 4 so I can finally go hang out with Maria again. Get closer to the savior. Mystari offered to travel up to the lands outside the island. They're really into by Yufa. I'm in the middle of reading it.
Mystari's guide to life outside the island. Must be tough for them.
I read this book and I gain more tolerance.
I spent some time reading this book.
Let's read the book. Dialogue offers an introduction to cultures and customs outside Berg Island. Told through the Mystari author's first-hand experience. The section on Grand Track contains a list of recommended shops to visit. The words must go are written in small letters next to some, presumably by Yufa. However, the author does advise against praying at restaurants in the Grand Track. Doing so will greatly increase the chance of being kicked out, apparently.
Living in totally foreign culture sounds so difficult. This author and Yufa are jumping right into it.
Considering their willingness to embrace other cultures and values increase my tolerance.
Now then.
Hell yeah. Give me rank 4. Rank 4 and then some. Hell yeah.
Tolerance.
Benevolent.
Why that?
Premiere next time.
Come look at this!
Boy, you lot aren't going to believe the view I'm sharing outside. I'm hitting the brakes.
The Gauntlet Runner makes a short stop in front of Colorodeo Cliff, a bluff so tremendous it fills one's vision. Its massive fissure is said to be the vestige of a god's wrath, as only a force capable of splitting heaven and earth could cause it. Perfectly balanced by the work of nature, or the wrath of gods extolled in the myths of creation, none can say.
It is pretty cool.
Whoa.
Absolutely incredible. Heard a sheer cliffs before, but I never imagined something like this. Indeed, falling off that precipice would be unfathomably terrifying and exhilarating, I imagine. I'd like to try jumping off of it.
I'm Bullface Sanctus Scullions.
What? Hey, what's gotten into you?
Why, that was rather pleasing. Quite refreshing to, you know, pull your voice from the very bottom of your gut and yell in such a manner.
Speaking of...
But mind at the time you were yelling at me. It was a rather terrible experience, I admit. But if I may, I would like to try my hand at this yelling.
Listen!
Never again shall I sleep in the roach-infested inn. You're overreacting. You need to relax, Heisme.
Amusing. I would like to try screaming as well. What's the matter? I fully intended to do it, but the words just won't come out at all, and Oh, this girl is just too charming. Never change, love. Well, does anyone else have something to yell about?
It's like gazing off the cliff's edge and being filled with an unexplainable urge to scream has somehow brought in my wisdom. Okay, then. Sure, dude. Erudite. I need to get my wisdom up. Eloquence is falling behind
As
now.
for me,
I suppose that it's all Nurse's turn. Got a list of complaints that I wish I could recite to you on a daily basis, and...
Rather chilly out here, isn't it? We should head back to before we all catch cold.
Guess we shouldn't allow ourselves to spend too much time on these distractions.
Bombs away!
A scream! Always from this place, yeah.
The nearest picture was a souvenir of my journey.
The Gauntlet Runner stops amidst rocky terrain as twilight envelops the wilderness in darkness. The twinkling lights are not all stars. Some are the eyes of monsters, peering through the dark. To await the dawn in comfort and peace is a privilege only the Gauntlet Runner can provide.
Our options for the night. Stony Camp. Arrive in town by this time tomorrow.
Only got a limited amount of time left to enjoy these quiet moments. Once we get to Altenbury, well, you know what's gonna happen.
Alright then.
Imagination. All of its imagination. Hang out with Stroll tonight. What about the brothers?
This place will reach Altenbury sometime tomorrow. Got the lands in the end, so I'll not deny you've got the skills for this. I'll still be watching you until it's in Count Luis's hands.
Hey.
What chills are creeping in? Suppose that means we're closing in on Altenbury. This lance is in Lord Luis's hands. I'll be out of your hair, eh? The days really flew by.
Hey.
You're looking for something to do? My weapons are as sharp as they're gonna get. I'm not up to much. Here to keep me company for a while. Recalling the past and planning for the future with Stroll, maybe I can hold my imagination. Fuck the Stroll. I believe we actually fought the Dragon God. I admit I had my doubts about our chances, but we managed to get the Divine Relic and save you, but all in all, I think things went rather well. I can help anyone in need. That wasn't just speaking empty rhetoric. Wherever you go, you really do end up just naturally helping people.
What's that about?
I'll be a man who keeps his word.
Yeah.
You can't become anything like those people who promise the world without ever delivering a thing. Help just to get their support. Thinking about it for some time. The country will build once the prince wakes up. Thinking about you from the situation, I concluded that we shouldn't be a country that willingly sacrifices the minority without the strength of the majority.
Hey.
Our country subjugates the minority tribes, and the one that Luis will build is the weak. All this, the kingdom still barely functions. Luis wouldn't change that. It's not just for the strong. And it's societies that only survive through the sacrifice of others. We need to defeat Luis. My imagination increased. Getting close to rank 5 on it. That's it. We need to have the hay. We're still fine. Joel and I taught for a while. Got a huge
Time
amount of
marches
mag.
on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Tis nearly time.
Only a ways farther until we reach Alta Bay. The city's likely abuzz with activity related to Saint's Day.
I wonder if Luis is already there. Sooner or later we have to hand track a Dios over to him. I must wonder what the brothers will tell him of our time on the island. Hope they will leave out any unnecessary details.
Got it?
You just have to stand tall and be tall confident. You have to say it loud, look him straight in the eye, and say every word like you truly believe it.
Alright then.
I will deliver the last Luis.
Got a sec?
This will be the last time we'll be able to relax for a while. Once we arrive, we'll be jumping right into it. Can't blame me for feeling nervous. After all, we know it's coming.
And pop a save here then while we can. What are my options for stat boost? I see courage, I see wisdom, and I see imagination. Guess I'll take wisdom. Still some stuff I can do to get some courage, like the Colosseum fights and stuff. Fresh and wash my sweat. It's good, man.
What's this?
Use wisdom, Hulkenberg.
Well met.
And Carter, you've come at the perfect moment. I was just thinking I plotted some battle strategies on my game board. Abstract military tactics, you see. Here to indulge me in a round.
Game with Hulkenberg will raise my wisdom.
Kind of fun, doesn't it? How about playing a game?
Alright.
Sure.
Let us begin. We shall give and expect no quarter, shall we?
You see?
He possesses a wide menagerie of pieces, each defined by unique strengths and weaknesses. Allow me to demonstrate.
Damn. Is that checkmate? Hulkenberg activated a unit with a magic emitter. A piece of its shoulder wasn't able to retaliate and was defeated.
Magic's reach extends farther than the blade of a sword. Pieces can't place their destiny to meet a hasty and ignoble end.
What should we do?
Imagine a situation in which your opponent deploys an entire squadron of magic igniter users. What units would you send to meet them?
Look at that.
And in the cavalry.
True.
A wise decision. Cavalry will close the distance and shatter the enemy's formation before the Unitas can be employed to any real detriment.
Running out of effective move. Wisdom feels sharper as a result.
Alright.
Hell yeah, making the good decisions here. Getting that wisdom up.
Well then.
Now that you're familiar, Familiarize yourself with each move you absorb his aptitudes when you made your next move. Alright, Hulkenberg and I dueled on the board for a while.
Nura speaking. I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
Before Altabury's mountains, the Gauntlet Runner sets upon the murky graveyard. The colossal bridges overhead are an impressive sight. During the Annex War, this land was a fierce battleground. Many soldiers, unable to return to their loved ones, found their final rest here. But few honor the dead. Their spirits take no solace. Their tragic remains are desecrated by wild dogs, leaving their bones exposed to the elements.
Yeah, this place sounds like it sucks. Why are we stopping here? Murky Graveyard.
Just look at it!
Wow, these bridges are huge! It's an area defined by its numerous valleys. Bridges connect the flatlands and increase the amount of places in which people may live. Makes sense. If these bridges were to fall in battle, all those people would end up isolated.
Hey!
Yeah, it's all very fascinating, but have you looked at what's directly in front of you? Those are the bones of people, aren't they? They are the remains of those who fell during the Onyx War. It's the site of a fierce battle, and the dead were left in the elements, denied the dignity of a proper burial.
Well, it's tragic, and we shouldn't disrespect the fallen here.
Yeah.
Indeed, I can't bear to think of something on this scale happening again.
It gives me no pleasure to see it. It's valuable to experience the cold reality of battle, beyond the legends and tales of valor. Carve this memory into your hearts. This is why the magma that drifts about this place carries such an oppressive weight. You feel the sadness and regret of those whose lives came into an end here.
Was that my wisdom has deepened after considering those who found their eternal rest here?
All right.
Big points.
Hey!
Something wrong, nurse. Your face has gone blue.
This place scares you, nurse?
The powers of imagination are more robust than most.
Why, nurse, I'm surprised you put any stock in scary stories. You're a more gentle soul than I gave you credit for.
Too true. Before all else, I'm a delicate flower.
Well then.
Shall we make a quiet departure so as not to rouse the dead? Why we stop here again?
Sorry to have made such a fuss. I'd like to give those who died a proper send-off, and do this with that in mind.
Murky Graveyard Drawing. I'll take this with me so I don't forget about the people whose lives came to an end here.
Altabury Heights, capital of the Principality of Montario, the eastmost country annexed into the Kingdom of Uchronia. The mountain path leading to the city begins near the coastline, but few Gauntlet runners can contend against its steep slope. Those who complete the arduous climb are rewarded. City lights, dusted with snow, twinkle beautifully in the valley. But what awaits the party there is no reward, but their greatest trial thus far. The hour of reckoning draws near, and they steel themselves anew.
Interesting. Time to get into it then.
The seat of sanctism, Altabury. Truly, I never thought I would see it in person. What is that giant structure?
The monolith. In Sanctus Scripture, they tell of how the stone was shaped by God's own hand.
It's afloat. I'd only heard rumors that it didn't touch the ground, but to see it now.
Are we finally moving again?
Just another trip for our songstress.
Yuna's bored. She's had enough of
We hear
this
it
shit.
last.
Decided to present Luis with Dracatias, Lance of the Dragon God, or his Gauntlet Runner, Caradrius. Let's hope he doesn't find out that Lance is a fake.
Well done. So this is the Lance of Legend, is it?
Hold on a second.
I am called Euphazia, priestess of the island. For personal reasons, I have joined them on their journey.
You do not detest me?
I owe my life to them, and I understand they operate under your guidance.
Indeed. I had heard you were able to obtain the lance without incurring the islanders' hatred. Quite a feat, now that I know it to be true. Well done. At last, it seems that even fate has abandoned Fortin. Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this. If the islanders could not be persuaded, my next course would have been to raze their village to the ground. The Caradrius' batteries would make that a fairly simple task.
What?
Why are you surprised? At times, sacrifice is necessary to save the many. Was that not the exact reasoning by which your countrymen would have seen you die?
You're...
Have the lance brought to my chamber later. Thank you for your hard work in spite of your wound. Take care of yourselves. Now we need only to wait until tomorrow for the Saints' Day Festival.
The whole event will be held over 2 days at the Opera House.
The first day is the eve of the festival, and I'm scheduled to sing. Hope you're looking forward to it.
Main festivities start on the second day. That's when all these divine relics will be dedicated and sealed. It's aimed at proving beyond a doubt that Sanctism is the highest authority.
All kind of daft though, isn't it? If they were that confident in their scriptures, you'd think they wouldn't have to bother with all that.
This is where Fortin dies. He and Sanctism itself. At the very least, it's worth giving him a memorable end.
Lord Louise, I do hope you'll come and watch me sing this time. We missed you at the opening ceremony. If you're not there, it'll hardly be worth it.
You needn't worry. Having come all this way, it would be a waste not to show.
Well, I'm off to check out the Opera House. Want to make sure everything's shipshape for my solo, of course. The rest is up to you.
You have all
Well played.
performed admirably. You exceeded my every expectation. Soon, Fortin's reign will come crashing down. From this point onward, I would have you forfeit the competition and dedicate yourself fully to my campaign.
Understood.
For now, rest your wings a while. Tomorrow's festivities will be a grand show indeed.
It seems the lance passed muster. Eurus is a peerless craftsman, if not else.
Yufa, are you okay?
He would have destroyed my home. How could he suggest such carnage with not a shade of guilt? I was sure that deep down, all people are inherently good at heart. Now, you made it sound like you were bound to kill him at any cost. And now I understand why.
I see. Then let's get back on track and go find ourselves an inn. You've got more supporters now. I dare say we'll find better lodging than we could before.
I wouldn't be so sure. This city's in the palm of Fortin's hand, and we're the ones who humiliated him during the exhibition.
All the same, we're about to do something big. To be honest, I'll take anywhere, so long as I can stretch out. It's cold.
Yeah, I'm freezing my wings off.
Then why don't we look for an inn run by a Mustari?
I thought this city was the seat of the church.
In times before the church, it's said many diverse faiths and teachings took root in this city. That's why Montario is the only mainland nation that trades with the islands.
Indeed. My grandfather often said that until his generation, the only prominent building of the Sanctus Church was that opera house. Though the prevailing story now, of course, is that Sanctism reclaimed this land from malevolent pagans.
Either way, I'm certain there should be quite a few Mustari who feign conversion and live in seclusion.
If one of these Mustarians really exists, it may work in our favor. Let's look for it.
Speaking of,
If it is a Mystari-owned inn we seek, then I know of one in the center of town, called Skywood Tavern. I was being rather pleasant with very little that would point to its Mystari roots.
Certainly.
It's on Dia Franco Street, if I'm not mistaken. You're so cold. Is Hulkenberg is in her element. Can we get going before we freeze, though? Very Heights.
Why, you
First time driver, getting lost in the mountains, and in the snow no less. I thought I'd freeze to death.
I suppose the inns around here are all full too. Wonder if we'll have to go to the far side of the street.
Well met, eh? Hey!
Welcome here to Altabury. Good lord, aren't you that elder candidate? Out with you. Go back whence you can. Whence you came. This land is under shelter of the protectorate of the Saintess Church. We've no shelter for heathens.
Guess we've reached some level of notoriety, haven't we?
Damn, they're really that upset that we assassinated Joanna, huh?
This is the best.
Yeah, there's a motley crew of candidates gathered here. You see, a Saints' Day is looking to be the most festive celebration we've had yet. And rumors those relics once belonged to the church. I mean, his Eminence Forden standing is as good as assured.
Oi! What in the blaze?
What in the... What the hell?
Got a golden... Is that just the fucking store? Looked like a golden bug. Sadly, it was not, though.
Forden's the only
This.
game in town.
Ah.
What's that? Ellie's, I would love to check, but I'm kind of busy right now.
Back when things have settled down a bit. We've got a lot of requests. A lot of stuff for me to kill, huh? Speaking my language.
Forden's the only game in town.
Go this way.
There's nothing there.
The big city, so let's try to stay on the route we have to be on for now.
Damn, can't go explore. Fine.
Yes, hello.
Not in my wildest imaginings did I believe you'd survive long enough to meet me here in Altabury. In all honesty, I'm shocked you made it past the exhibition. Nevertheless, you'll be sorry to know I've acquired my offering relic as well. Such a spectacular offering will surely astound citizens and can't get to like.
Interesting.
Wonderful.
This dude.
Oh there.
You there! Is the view not spectacular here? That impressive structure out there is called the Monolith. The rumors were true. Looks like a sculpture jutting out of the sky more than the ground. Truly a sight to behold. The Opera House at its base, it's truly the city's landmark. It was well worth the trip from Grand Trad to lay eyes upon it.
Wonderful, isn't
Grand
it?
Trad, huh? You came a long way, my man.
Hang on.
And so have we.
Say there.
Very Heights, the Blue Sky Bridge. Anything here?
All right then.
Oh, the armor and weapon shop. Do want. Would very much like. What's going on over here?
Who'll take the crown now? You there!
Hang on. What if...
There's a coronation rock in this city too. Wonder how the rankings are doing.
Let's see.
Oh, it doesn't look like the rankings have changed at all since we saw it last. Damn it.
Yep.
You don't take the crown now?
Don't say.
Over here to the armor and weapon shop and see what we can pick up.
Yeah.
Get yourself a good deal.
Discount thanks to Brigitte. Thank you.
Now then.
What kind of weapons we got? And the Moss Caliber. Sure, use my Sanctus missionaries. Really a whole lot there for me. What about the armor shop then? Get some armor on. Hi. A couple of those. Strength +3, magic +3. Automatically increases defense at the start of combat. Worth it. Magic +6.
Good.
It's the Hulkenberg. Actually, let me go back and look at that.
What now?
Strength +5 can be purified at a church. Oh, I gotta do some more purifications.
Ah.
Oh, items to appraise. Okay. Get out of here then. Head off to this inn and see what happens then.
Who'll take the crown now? Proper aces.
All right then.
What places?
Let's go see.
How much money do I have? Not very much anymore. Maybe at some point I do a
All right then.
mag to money conversion.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Yeah, amazing.
So cool. More just sitting there chilling.
Now what am I to do?
You little...
Oh, look, you decided to turn up. Some nerve showing that mug in front of me.
Huh?
What? Do we do something to you? We're playing the fool, are we? I see your game. But what's good with for the goose is good for the... Let's settle the score with you shortly.
Oh.
He's had one too many. I'll let him be for now.
Oi.
Welcome. Wait. A band of youths with a knight and a Ujief. Are you perhaps the candidate who brought Joanna the Sanctoress to confess?
One glance and you knew. Listen, we just...
I don't care if you did the deed or not, but please take your business elsewhere. I'm sorry, but I have my own reputation to think about.
You follow Sanctism's teachings?
You? A Mastari who wears no mask?
I'm Euphazia. I'm the priestess of Verga. No, of Edria.
The priestess? Impossible. The island priestess would never leave the village behind.
I have my reasons, but I wish to see the outside world that I might better protect our island. I have no proof, but...
You would raise another tribe to the throne.
'Tis a longer story than we've time to tell. We only wish to avoid a tyrant's reign. Yet 'tis not from our own ambition that I speak so. The throne belongs to one truly worthy.
But if you insist, we will leave.
It's just... You look so like the priestess before you, I can't just turn you away. Fine. You can stay here, as long as you don't make trouble for me.
Thank you. I suppose it is easier to understand each other without the masks in the way.
Not all of us mainland Mastari hate the Sanctus Church. We'd rather preserve the peace we have. And, well, it's a sorry excuse for an innkeep who turns away travelers.
Thank you. We're in your debt.
Oh, look, they've got food and booze here too. And it's so much cooler, which means fewer bugs. Perfect.
It seems they have an imitation of the island spring here. We can bathe. I should invite Juno when she's back.
Bathe? You'd be mad to hope a hot spring replica could take the edge off this chill.
Cold or not, there's nothing more refreshing than bathing. Would you care to join us?
I should think not. For reasons too numerous to count.
Why?
Anyway, strategy meeting. Let's get on with it.
So we seek to assassinate Luis. A difficult task. But you look to have an idea. Let's have it.
First, the when. Under normal circumstances, we'd want to get him on the move. Maybe walking through a crowd while he's got less guards. That would be the plan. But unfortunately, that'd only work if he was someone with common sense. Someone without combat ability. Or someone who'd want to avoid collateral damage. And that isn't Luis. Worst case, he uses civilians as shields while more of his personal guard catch up. And things go sideways before we can get it done.
But once he's inside the Opera House, he'll have a security detail at his beck and call. Even if we can sneak in, getting to him.
If we can't target him in transit, and we've practically zero chance of getting close to him, that leaves us with only one option.
We join his personal guard ourselves?
I considered that, but it might be tricky. We can't guarantee he'd allow it, and besides...
The real lance is overflowing with Magla. It would be a dangerous gamble to keep it on hand. That sort of power is easily noticed.
You consider another option.
We attack from a distance.
Exactly.
A bow and arrow isn't gonna do much good, right? It needs to be the lance.
Of course. So, what if we threw the lance? Pierced him through from a distance? Yufa, as the priestess, you can command the lance to return to you if it's far away, right?
You would have me use that power in reverse to cast it out instead.
According to Juna, the ceiling of the Opera House has a chandelier big enough to support a person. From above, we'll target Luis in the royal box seats.
You realize the entire audience is below that lighting? A stunt like that would get us noticed instantly. Wait, are you suggesting we do this during the show?
Luis will be distracted. It's the best opportunity we could ask for. Besides, with Yufa there, we can even recover the lance easily.
Hold a moment. I would need to launch it like an arrow. Such distance and such speed would require incredible focus. I don't think I could do it while aiming.
Then just concentrate on the sheer mental force of it. Someone else can take over the role of actually throwing.
This gambit is sounding more far-fetched by the moment. But we also can't afford to wait for another opportunity.
There is no other opportunity. Luis intends to kill Forden during the festival. That means if we do nothing, the fake will be exposed, and so will we.
Indeed. Once our betrayal is made plain, we will never find a way to draw close to him again. This will likely be our first and last opportunity.
But who's actually going to do the throwing?
I'd rather leave it to you. With the royal magic protecting you, it's less likely that we'll fail this, even with interference. And besides, laugh, if you like. I know it sounds silly, but I really do believe you have the power to change fate itself.
Indeed. Everyone here knows that firsthand.
I feel the same. If I can trust you to do it, then I should be able to do my part as well.
Will you do it, Captain?
All right. I'll do it.
Thanks. We owe you.
Damn
On the day
right.
of, Juna will be at the venue ahead of us. We'll have her open the service entrance, and we'll infiltrate from there.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I want you to lure Luis's guards outside and cause a commotion while he's making the throw. I'm sure the Magnus brothers will be guarding the place too. Hulkenberg and I will secure the exit route in advance. Luis is a formidable foe. But we've overcome plenty of obstacles. Let's believe in the strength that got us this far. We can do this.
Actually, not a terrible plan, I guess.
Don't worry about it.
I know there's a lot weighing on your mind right now. Let's just try to get some rest and prepare for tomorrow. It'll get even colder at night, so try not to get sick.
Shouldn't go out right now.
That was my first time seeing snow. It was so cold I shivered. What a sensation. Oh, right. Juna's gonna meet up with us later tonight because she's got so many things to do behind the scenes. Main character, you go ahead and rest up. You got a big role to play tomorrow yourself, after all.
So this is all the barrier. Older climbs tend to inspire stronger drinks and no one gets people. But all that's gonna wait until after their business is finished. Once we've trounced Luis, I can think of no better celebration than a good stiff drink.
At last.
It's finally Saint's Day. Luis will show his face. The real ants will. Don't worry, prepare to do what we must. Man must be stopped.
Thought that the lads passed muster is a testament to Nero's skill. Sometimes the man can achieve truly amazing things. And now he's holed up in the runner, walking away, feeling something or other with usual vigor, I don't doubt. He has his quirks to be sure, but there can be no mistaking that he's a great credit to our endeavors.
Alright, let's turn in then and see what happens. Call it a day and settle in for the night.
Good night.
Nothing else. Just well.
What's wrong, Del? You've been quiet for a while now.
That lance they handed over, you think it's real? Can't say for certain, but I didn't feel any magla flowing through it. Can't see it exactly, but how do I explain it?
No way, he just like...
The Mustari got them third eyes that can see magla, right? Hard to believe they'd worship that thing as a relic.
Then maybe... You think they made some kind of fake? Even in that short time on the island?
Shite. How'd they? Either way, we have to tell Lord Luis.
No need. He'll have noticed by now, most likely. Not like they're any real threat to him anyway.
Most likely? That good enough for you, brother? Del, you remember they talked all that helping anyone in need? Something like that anyway. Seemed proper daft at first. Seemed naive to act like that kind of thinking could actually fix all the broken, cruel, unjust shite in the world.
That's because it can't.
Well, yeah, obviously, but... What was it we actually wanted in the first place? Equality? Or justice? This lot's working towards a future, and God help me, I started seeing it. Maybe what they're fighting for is something better than what Lord...
That's enough, Baz. Joke or not, you'll get yourself killed.
But them not even helped you out a few times, Del. That really impressed me, like... I don't know how to say it, but... It was like a feeling I haven't felt since we started working for the Count.
You know Lord Luis plans to take Forden out during the Saints' Day festival. Neither of us can afford to get distracted right now.
Suppose you're right. Things are about to get messy.
So that is the side they serve. Let us teach them that even the best laid plans will go awry. Whether Fordens or our fallen kings. It was splendid entertainment while it lasted. However, the revelry ends here.
Treachery.
Time marches
Can't be.
on.
Who
and
sold
the
us
age of
out?
The new king draws nearer.
Which one of them was it?
The Saints' Day festivities in Alderbury will be kicking off very soon. On the eve of the festival, we'll be holding a dedication ceremony. On the church's authority, we'll be offering the gathered divine relics to God. And it sounds like the candidates had a tough time this go-around. Lots of new info coming in even as I speak. From candidate Rudolph, a legendary nail, thought lost to history. From candidate Julian, can you believe it? Cloth garb said to have been worn by a saint. We've got artifacts of all kinds pulled from obscurity into the public eye. Archaeologists everywhere are positively vibrating, folks. But the news on everyone's lips is the announcement of Count Luis's unofficial participation. As a matter of fact, a candidate working under Luis has reportedly acquired a phenomenal divine relic from a mysterious and exotic island. Meanwhile, candidate Forden, too, may have claimed what is said to be the most glorious relic in history. Will we finally see a head-to-head competition between our top candidates? Only the coming days will tell.
So Luis has finally made his move. Won't take him that long to catch up, I bet.
Yes, but I also can't imagine Sanctifex Forden losing.
We're about to see a clash of giants. This will be no minor bout, that's for certain.
Right. That's everyone. Let's go over the plan one last time. First, infiltration. Juna's got full rights to be in the venue, so she'll unlock the service door for us to sneak in.
When it's time, I'll call the guards outside. That'll be your window to sneak in.
Gallica, you, and Yufa. You three will head to the rooftop, where you'll get down to the chandelier.
When I start my solo on stage, the lights will dim. That should be enough cover to hide whatever you're doing.
Don't worry, I'll be with you.
As for us, it's just as I explained last night. Luis said destroying Yufa's home would have been a necessary sacrifice. Like mine. If power's all he thinks will change the world, then we'll use power to stop him.
Should we fail, though we may survive the ordeal, we will have no more leads to pursue. This will surely mark our final mission.
You know, I've been trying to keep from dwelling, but I can't help but think of Grius. Sorry to bring that up now.
Even I have my fears. But let us remember him only by his truest wish.
We'll make sure this succeeds. For a world without tyrants.
Well, see you at the show.
So begins our last mission, then. Let's get whatever we need to prepare and head over to the Opera House.
Right.
Finally settle the score with Louise.
You'll be fine. I know you'll be able to do it. The Opera House is located at the highest point in the city. It'll be just you and Yufa in there, so make sure you're both geared up for anything.
You and Yufa, huh?
What now?
Thank you for letting me know. +5. Magic +4. Magic +6. Yeah, that looks good. Guess we'll save here and see how this all plays out. Sounds like some shit's about to go down. Somebody's betrayed us. I don't know who that is, but they're gonna get fucking what's coming to them too. Head towards the creepy moon.
All right then.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, amazing.
All right then.
This way.
How grand. How grand.
Grand.
Up we go. Opera House Square.
Mister.
And down here, I thought they'd hide something like a gold beetle there. That was fucking wrong.
Proper aces.
Proper aces.
Wonderful. I'm chuffed.
In we go.
We're not just gonna waltz right in the front door, are we? There should be a service door nearby. Once the time comes, it'll be up to Juna to do something about the guards by the service entrance.
Service entrance. Where that?
Proper aces.
Proper aces.
Check this out.
This here's the service entrance. Juna's supposed to do something about the guards before the night of the performance. Wanna wait until then?
Let's wait.
Ready to do this? From here on, it'll just be just you, me, and Yufa. We won't be able to contact the others. Make sure your equipment is where you want before we set out. We get to make any changes?
I'm ready to go. Ready to go as we are.
Alright, let's follow the plan and wait here.
Got it.
Alright, the guards have left their post. Juna has done her job admirably.
Onward.
He has unlocked the service interest for us as well. Let us enter and remain unseen.
Alright.
Operation successful.
So,
This way shall lead backstage. From there we climb to the roof and then atop the chandelier.
Yes.
We moved to the auditorium just on the other side. Have to lure those brothers out somehow.
So,
Bill and I will secure an exit route with all speed.
Yeah.
Split up from here. I'll do our parts and regroup. Good luck.
let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Of course, it's all gonna go sideways because he knows what's coming.
All right.
Let's start the operation. We need to get up on that chandelier and be in position before Juna finishes singing.
I'm sure of it.
To get on that chandelier, we need to first reach the roof. That's right, Juna laid it out for us. We head backstage and we should be able to go up from there.
Time to go!
Understood. Let us be on our way then.
First,
The door near the back.
The place is absolutely littered with lost items today. It's no surprise with all these people here. Lots to do, but I can't go and pick up each and every one. Find something to be a big help to return it to its owner.
Items. Items around here, huh? Where?
That gives me an idea.
There's the fine relics are mostly junk, all in all. It's strange people to pagans value and things like that.
They will surely see reason once his eminence seals the relics away. Discarding those warped teachings and converting to Sanctism is the only path.
What am I to do?
Oh dear, I can't host the dignitaries in these shoes.
Yes?
say there.
What is it?
You have some business with me. I'll be know that I'll not be swayed by an elder candidate. I was Rudolph in his vision of Roussan's rule. Besides, wouldn't you say there's something rather alluring about such a severe man?
Not really.
Lovelash, that puerile carapace buffoon. Yet refrains from dropping out of the race. Carapace are a foolish tribe to begin with. The longer that man remains, the bolder they'll grow. How irritating.
Lord Milo's participating in Saints' Day this year. I want to Mon to gaze upon his divine features once more. My father told me to support his eminence, but I don't care what he says. My feelings for Lord Milo are a tide that cannot be stopped.
Why is this happening?
Is what happening?
I've done it now.
Still in there. What are you gonna need? Wait. Appears to be locked.
What do you need? Sorry, I'm in the middle of something. Come back later. It's missive, aren't they? I guess they're busy preparing.
Locked. All of them are locked.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Not here either. Damn, where did I drop it?
Important to me if you dropped it.
Mumble, 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 mumble.
Say.
The mock army seems to be on high alert today. They've even brought guard dogs along. Perhaps it's because Lord Luis is here, but the royal magic would prevent any sort of assassination, would it not?
Indeed.
You heard from that roguish crier. Did you really go all the way to the Pagan Islands for a divine relic? This crier said you found something amazing on the island. He's just spinning tall tales, isn't he? Or was he there?
Look,
Here's the door leading backstage. You should be able to access the roof from in there. What's up with this guy standing in front of the door muttering something?
Oh,
Has something happened, do you think?
Oh, bollocks. Did I drop it somewhere?
hey,
Hey, is something wrong?
Oh no, it's just, it seems I dropped my key somewhere, so now I can't open this door. Oh Of all times has to be when we are busy beyond relief. Guess I have to go get the spare.
He left. Now I've got a locked door to deal with.
Actually,
That man works here, I suppose. He dropped his key. We need to get our plan back on track. Scour the area.
if so,
We might also ask the patrons about the key. Such a crowd, someone is bound to have seen it.
Then...
You're not serious.
Be around here somewhere, huh? Who's got this key? This over here.
why is this happening?
It's like a string of some sort. A leather string.
Maybe we can't go around picking up every little thing while on this mission to assassinate an autocrat. Well, perhaps it will prove useful. Let's hold on to it for the moment.
Why is this happening?
It's like a small gold tooth.
A gold tooth? How did something like that end up on the floor? Search is yielding more peculiar items than keys.
Maybe it'll be useful though. Maybe we give somebody a tooth. They got a cavity or something. Appears to be a silver necklace.
What's this?
Well, that's a nice necklace. It might be important.
What if?
I imagine it belongs to someone around here.
We gotta trade items, huh?
What am I to do?
Rotten luck. My shoelace has to break now of all times. The theocracy of fishes have already gathered, but I can hardly tend to them with my shoelace like this.
I'm sure of it.
That's right. We picked up a string earlier, did we not? Perhaps she can make... Oh, she. God damn it. Perhaps she can make use of it.
Closure.
Huh? What's... Use this? Well, I suppose I could. It could be a shoelace replacement. Thank you. Wish I had a more proper reward for you, but I don't. Still, this cake's famous here and tasty. I promise.
All 3 cake.
Yeah? Say that.
Well, isn't that something? Here His Eminence is hoarded as quite a massive, magnificent divine relic. With that, his victory is all but assured.
Perhaps, but I've no doubt Lucius something up his sleeve. Chief's of success at his age. We can't count him out. Somebody's gonna want some of this shit that I've got.
Saints' Day Festival is here, held once a year. The day God descends to the monolith. Priest is held to welcome him, and we offer our most intimate prayers. The Opera House was built specifically for Saints' Day, in fact. Now come, renounce your allegiance to Luis and pray with us. God even forgives filthy elders like you. Those wrong.
Well, fuck you.
Possibly hideous without my tooth.
The positive hideous without my tooth. Just as a bastard.
That reminds me.
Didn't we pick up a gold tooth earlier? Can't imagine it belongs to anyone else.
Handed over the golden tooth.
Thank you very much
my
indeed.
tooth. By my distress, I'm sought to rectify it. Then it saved. Now I can socialize the pound appear to be some gap tooth yokel. Hey, Stacy, take this key. Went up in the corridor earlier, but I couldn't risk telling the attendant. Gap in my teeth, can you imagine? Your entrance key. You get a reward. Turn it. Oh, don't worry about me. I'll find that. I'll concern.
Is this perhaps?
Hey, this is the key we've been looking for, yes? Found it. I feel like our rewards seem more like errands, but all's well that ends well, I guess. Let's go try this key out.
Yay, we've done
Got some other items though, don't I?
Done it now.
Actually,
The answer won't leave.
The answer won't leave the dressing room. Left my script in there. I need it back.
yes.
What?
Really, once again, really, I'm sorry.
I'd be occupied. Can't find my precious necklace. Searched everywhere and I still can't find it. I suppose it's possible I dropped it in the hallway.
Say.
I've seen a silver.
It's a girl.
Have you seen your necklace? I lost it and it's really important to me.
What if?
The necklace we picked up. Perhaps it's theirs. Let's check with them.
This is it.
No, this is it. You found it. Thank you so much. My beloved gave me this necklace. We're unable to see each other right now. In any case, I want to give you a reward. How about this? An exclusive preview of the Saint Stays play script.
Theater script. This guy wants that. Here's the theater script.
Got it for me. I'm saved. Don't have much to give as thanks, but please take this.
Heroes Leaf of Light.
Fun.
What now?
I also got a cake, don't I?
Something is bold and is of course a fine candidate. It's Professor Julian in the end who's most fit to be king.
Could be to attain a divine relic with no trouble at all. Despite this, he remains unpopular. It's curious. Doesn't it just how unintelligent the masses truly are? Tragic. An enlightened ruler, just as Professor Julian says.
What's this cake, though, is the real question. Drop what?
Speaking of which...
Heard rumors about you. They say you killed the sea monster outside Brow 8. Vincent Haddis elements brought to the exhibition was fake. And they'll spin in the church's face. You're an interesting fella.
That damned Louise.
I'm starving. I've been so busy preparing, I haven't eaten since lunch.
Hey!
Why don't we give her that cake we just got? I think we'll be too focused on the mission to eat it anyway.
Oh my!
Oh my, is this one of Otterbear's famous confections? Then give it to me. Oh, now it's spurn your kindness. Before I eat, I must return the favor. Ah, I know. That's something earlier that must be amusing.
An open love letter.
Here, I think it's a love letter. I didn't open it, but perhaps some scandalous details await within.
What would you care to do?
This dude is highlighted now, so I'm assuming that's his.
Where did I drop it? How could I lose a precious letter like that?
What if?
Perhaps he's referring to the letter we just received. Let's show it to him.
You've really helped me out of a jam.
You got my letter for me. I'm so relieved I can't thank you enough. The marriage proposal. I wrote it for a certain woman, but truth be told, perhaps it's best I forget about it.
What?
You haven't seen him give her a letter? Why?
Family is newly of rank. Port's Louise. She's a dancer at the opera and a follower of Sanctism. Hey, don't you? As long as Ford and Louise are at odds, our marriage will never be allowed anyway.
Much gratitude.
Sorry, I rather went on too long. Really, I'm grateful you returned it, so please take this as my thanks.
World's banner.
Dream of the day I can give her this letter.
Hope she waits for me until that time comes.
It's okay.
He'll be able to get married once the prince takes the throne.
Hopefully. What's this? Herald banner. Where did it go? On the front row increases attack. Oh, this is a stroll item if I've ever seen one.
What now?
Save here. Oh, cannot.
You know.
We're in it to win it now. Here's the rearrangements.
We've done it!
It is open. We can finally proceed.
Ready?
This goes backstage where we should be able to reach the roof. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Okay, let's take a peek inside first. Carefully so we don't get caught.
Our shit's about to go sideways.
Check this out.
Look at the curtain. We'll be able to go backstage from there. I guess it makes sense that there are guards. Many of them, though. Should we just push through?
No.
It would be a great risk. If we draw attention here, we'll not shake it easily. You have the point. We had a surefire plan for this.
What?
What?
Why is it so dark all of a sudden?
What's happening? What's wrong with the lights?
It happened at a worse time. We can't have this ruining the Saint Stephen's festivities.
So apparently,
takes care of that.
What?
Oh, so the lights.
That's called convert to it. We'll be in the dark forever, so get moving while you can.
That was a great help.
Thank you.
Got it?
As we are secure, Hulkenberg and I will regroup with you. The rest is up to you, main character.
Let's go!
Let's sneak through while the lights are out. Follow me.
The future is uncertain.
Alright. Backstage later at Passage Lights are out.
That is...
Yes, it was just reported. Already fixed the issue, but we can't figure out how it happened.
Either a simple accident or...
I believe I charge you with the security of the venue. I presume everything is in order.
Just assured, Your Eminence. We'll have it investigated immediately.
Understood?
Be security. Call in the reserves, too. Can't be too careful. Not even the rats get grilled.
Yes.
Yes, sir. As you wish.
Good grief.
Yeah, it's getting a big look in here. Big wigs seem to have a lot on their hands keeping order.
Now then.
I suppose that's my cue.
Now!
Now, at long last, we come to the festival highlight of the festival. The dedication ceremony for the Divine Relics will begin very soon.
Take a look.
Down here, the only competitors first enough to have survived the first round and gotten their hands on a relic.
At last!
You're cheering. Sounds like it's getting underway. We'll only have some official do a preamble for a while, and then we'll start the actual dedication. You're gonna set the scene after that. You need to be on the chandelier by then. And when you fight, they'll target you first. Since you're protected by the royal magic, be sure you keep an eye on her, main character.
Let's go.
Be smart about this. The plan won't work without you or Yufa.
Let's hurry.
Wait, who wants to fight me? Cronia gold coin.
No way!
Look, they have guard dogs backstage. Security looks pretty tight.
Everything's pretty standard. It's all clear. There are enemies around. Watch your step.
Alright, how's that? Let's push through!
What's this? Lynn, do you look at? Blackman class.
Come on! This battle's ours. Let's go!
Stay calm, everyone. We're evenly matched. Guess we better stay on our toes.
Why these Kavaras? Like Icicle. I'm gonna assume you're weak to fire then. It's unfortunate for you.
One left!
Yes, you are.
Come forth now.
It's that easy.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
A painted accessory.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh, give me some of that magic.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Who's there?
We're back here. You. Aren't you that elder candidate?
We got caught right away. Now we've got no choice but to force our way through.
It's been you who cut the lights. Dogs of Luis. You won't wreck Saints Day on my watch. Careful if the royal magic protects him. He'll surrender if we fail his allies. Aim for the Bastari girl.
Watch out!
So we're doing it this way. Yufa falls, the mission fails. Be careful.
Let's go! Burn!
Fire, huh? It's fortunate for you.
Come forth now. This is the last.
We're counting on you, Yufa. Let come forth, Royal Soul!
Royal
Fire!
Soul.
This can't be.
Summoner.
Summoner.
Freeze!
Oh, he's weak to all magic. Huh. Hero's Lethal Light.
Yay!
What now?
More mage. Oh. Oh,
Nice. How exciting.
emerald. Bunnies.
That should come in handy.
Crystalline
Pocket
weapon.
it.
More doggos, huh?
Path splits here, but both ways appear to go upward.
I go both ways.
Something.
Are there any items? Guess we'll go this way.
Gangway!
Cat! We have the edge.
All right, take who makes the first move?
Wizard!
Even my strength will equal souls of kings. Give me strength.
Get him out of here.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone! I've done it!
Does it seem
Nice.
that I've grown
Easy
stronger?
level up.
There are still enemies nearby. We must be cautious. Our enemies have discovered us.
Wonder if it's possible to go down the other way. What I miss out if I
What?
There are a lot of ladders. Which one should we climb?
It's like the middle one's a good one. Also that left one leads to some kind of item too. Who wants to fight me?
Come on.
We attack as one.
Let's go. Burn! Stay dark.
Ethan needs some
Will be needed. Take my fullest power.
some mana regen would be nice.
Now.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
All these tainted accessories though. And the leaf of lights.
What now?
Almost rank 20. Almost ready for savior.
What a fortunate find.
Alright, how's that?
Take it. We may yet find a use for it.
Fire Fang, huh? There's an item here.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
There's a treasure chest over there. This place is confusing as shit, man. I'll go over there and get the treasure chest out of the behind those two guards.
Fine. Keep
Epic
it.
incense. Very nice. Oh, no! Go down. I want this.
Whoa, how exciting.
More monies. There's an item down here. How did I not see that?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Pocket heater. Prevents frostbite. Pretty good. Take those. Yes. Way's no good. Gotta come over here and take these guys out for the item.
What do you think you're doing?
More excuses for intruders. You ran right up to us. Never thought I'd see you today.
It's protected by that royal magic, remember? No matter Master Goodell will still appreciate us bringing him in alive.
I want to say,
Seems you leave us no choice but to fight. I'm sorry, but we will not lose.
This is bluster from a pagan witch. You get the honor of being killed first, then. Wizard!
Fire!
Oh, what the fuck?
Let's go. Better be sure.
They're weak to ice. Let's Stop it! Sheesh, they're pretty tough.
I won't hold
Better
back.
be careful.
Bird!
Hit their weakness.
I can do
That's
this.
your opening, Captain.
Come forth now. One more remains. I've done it.
Let's stay calm. Vitus power. Light!
Come on then. You're just resisting to all magic?
I won't lose.
Take my fullest power. Heed me.
Not this then.
It's okay.
Seems to work a
We can
little
do
bit.
this.
Assuming he's resistant to all forms of fucking magic then.
Forward!
Oh, he's weak to strike.
It is over.
Witness the power of sanctism. Take
Power of
this.
Sanctism.
Dear God.
Oh God.
To him, fuck thy return.
Annoying. Dual caster apparently isn't the way to go.
What is it?
In here though. Opera key. Magic plus 6.
What now?
Alright. Which way was the one with the dogs? It was this one, right?
What now?
Save this a little bit more, actually. Yeah. Pop the 50 MP one. Yeah.
Please take.
This is our chance!
Forward!
Forward!
This is our chance.
Vitus power! Fire! Stay sharp!
One for the
Son of
Giving my
a-
strength after you.
Wizard!
Wizard! Wizard! Fireball! Fireball!
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone. There are still some foes around.
All right, how's that? Come on!
Hey, great job.
Great job! Alright, I guess this all leads to the same place.
Let's do it.
The rooftop door's up ahead. Just gotta take care of the guards.
Get everything in here. It looks like we did. Mission successful.
What?
Where'd you come from? Did you defeat the guards below? Sorry, we don't have time. Let us through, we'll make you.
Take not one step farther. The Theocracy's monk army will be respected.
Yelda is a candidate, so he'll be shielded by the royal magic. So aim for the girl first.
We can make sure.
Starry girl first.
You've come too far to fall here. Let's go, main character.
Vitus power! Fire!
That's your opening, Cap.
Summoner.
Summoner.
It is your turn. Two more remain. I'm capable too.
I'll usher you to his side.
Bird! Stay sharp! It's not
I
over
shall
yet.
do my best. Closing in on the enemy. It is over.
Insolent
Hit him with them, bash him on the head.
Come at me!
Forward!
Their weakness.
You disgrace the
That's your
We
opening,
shall
Captain.
sleep them.
You've hit their
I'll
weakness.
usher you to his side.
This is
Smack the fuck
It is
out of
over.
them.
Closure. Let's do this.
Closure Ray.
Take this. Ugh.
This can't be. My God. Holy shit. Nice.
That takes care of all the guards. Let's head for the roof.
I heal first. It's a fancy looking relic.
Well, now this is unbelievable! Sanctifex Forden's relic appears to be a colossal chalice. I'm told it's believed to be an ancient artifact called a Holy Grail. Truly, a relic to put all others to shame.
The pagans looted this from the church's vaults in antiquity. God, in his omniscience, is said to have imbued it with his essence, giving it the power to make wishes come true.
And how did such a glorious relic come into your hands?
We simply preached his holy works and spread the teachings. Mutual dialogue was what won the day. Through guided prayer, anyone can be saved, and we may see God's blessing in all things.
Just incredible! But if anyone could do it, it's Sanctifex Forden!
I think it's obvious who Thrin is.
I suppose that marks His Eminence Forden as the sole winner. Even to an amateur's eye, no other relic could compete.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Sanctifex Forden! Now, continuing on.
Wait, Forden was last to present? That's not right. We've not seen Luis yet, or the island team.
Is there an issue?
No. I think we're finally having a show end without incident. After all, these were originally Sanctus relics anyway.
Well, it looks like that's all the divine relics our candidates found across the land. The top-ranking faces will be announced during tomorrow's festivities. And now, it is my distinct honor to present a one-act opera for a Saint's Eve to remember. Please, join me in welcoming the diva herself, Juna, for a performance of the opera's opening piece. Ladies and gents, enjoy!
Well, Luis, rumor has it you found yourself quite a relic. Then why are you so reluctant to present it? No matter. The race's outcome is beyond your meddling now. Victory is mine.
We made it to the roof. Yeah, just in time.
Let's hurry.
We can get down to the chandelier from that building. Hurry.
No way it's that easy that we can just walk in.
What now?
Nobody's going to want to fight us. Used to believe it's that easy. Straight in we go then.
We're here. I think we can get down onto that massive chandelier hanging from the ceiling.
Our escape route is secure. We should be able to flee undetected.
Good. Everything's going according to plan so far, but time's running out. From here on, it's all up to him.
All will be fine.
Okay. It's finally time to end this. Juna's song is about to start.
From my fingertip flies a butterfly, how it pines for the moon up high. Fire calls its name, fly to the flame. out there, deep and dark in the valley mid.
Focus. You only get one shot at this.
Fearing in my soul what I can't control. I can't close my eyes to the sunrise. From the shadow of the dark, fingers brush my neck with a remark. Oh, anguish traveler, my name is thine, and thou art I. Like the wind, shine through darkest night. Oh, never stray. Trust your eyes to steer you by. Trembling finger, hold fast to my dream. Dawn will break. Now! Reach out.
Dead on.
We got him! Right?
Hey! The lance! Hurry!
What the?
What's going on? Is there something blocking it?
Ladies and gentlemen, what an honor! That was our kingdom's lovely songstress, Juna. Moving right along.
It didn't work. Come back.
The hell just happened?
Hail!
Well done. The lance should have hit him, but we can't get it back.
Taking that into account.
Some sort of interference. Luis is doing, no doubt.
Ludicrous.
The lance struck true, yes. Is he slain or not?
True.
It's certainly dark. Elias hasn't returned. Can't make a clear judgment. No use thinking on it now. We've done all that we can.
Hey!
For the moment, at least. Let's get out of here. The longer we stick around, the worse it'll be.
Hurry!
We need to get out of here.
Somebody's there. Praise May.
Why do you dawdle? Did you get him?
We do not know why, but the lance.
Should we withdraw to retrieve it? Or make our escape?
Lost a lance? Perhaps it's this one.
What the fuck?
At last your allegiance is laid bare. And if this lance wounded me, then I take it the one you provided me was a mere imitation. If you know what the lance is capable of, then surely you understand the situation. Your last hope is gone.
No.
Yufa, pull it
It
back.
seems a shame to kill you, but I'm afraid you've gone too far. I have no intention of surrendering, nor of wavering in my convictions. That being said, you truly have impressed me. I will allow you some final words, if you have any.
Say it!
I see your performance has come to an end, Juna.
Yes, the curtain falls. I'm no longer your songbird to keep caged.
So, you too stood with them.
Come on! He's ready to listen, so say it! You know there's something he needs to hear.
Juna is staring fiercely, prompting my words. The lance has fallen into Luis's hands. We no longer have a means to counter his attack. There's still hope. Where even these odds, there is one thing I can say.
Luis, I challenge you to a duel.
Ah, the very words I was waiting for. You really have done your research. In truth, I intended from the start to entertain such a challenge. I confess it's been a long time. Perhaps a real contest is what I've craved. This competition is little more than child's play. So be it. It has been a long time indeed since anyone drew my blood. I will end your life with my own hands.
Then it's to be a direct confrontation after all. As though it was fate all along.
A duel makes the king's magic powerless, which means this trinket is no longer necessary. Then state your name. How do you declare yourself?
I am the hero, the savior of this country.
You would save it, would you? I hope that dream does not end in futility. My name is Luis Guillaburn. I am the rightful king, he who will forge anew this unworthy country into a utopia. Attack in any number, wield any weapons. But fight with your very lives. If you live by a creed, show me its strength.
Get to choose my party at least? I do. Assemble my party. These guys and Juna. Don't get to change their gear though. That's fine. Let's do this.
Go ahead. Have at me. An attempt on the life of Luis Guillaburn is a folly most cannot afford.
And Luis can't fight at full strength after that direct lance wound.
We've come this far. Let's fight with all we have, Captain.
Luis, I will make an end of you here.
I should expect no less by a duel's code. So be it. Allow me to even the score.
This is our mission. We'll see Behold this power. Fear it now.
Oh, he is hurt.
It's okay. Wizard! Fire!
Time to go offensive. I'll crush you!
I stand ready. Come! I will protect you!
That helped. Helpful as ever.
That helped.
This is strength!
2 turn icons.
I strike. Oh, please! Come! Accept my challenge.
Royal coercion. Attack and defense fall sharply.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down. This is just what I need.
I will fight with Wizard! Hold on.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Wizard! Burn!
In the name of Swordmaster! I'll
Raging
cut you
Edge.
down!
Observe the enemy. General! This won't do. Let justice prevail! A mystic shield!
I owe you.
Thank you.
Bear witness! I strike! Kill! I strike! Kill!
Captain's hurt bad.
Oh no.
Let's get him some healing. The captain's down? Someone, help him back up!
It's focusing on the main character, huh?
Let's get some use out of this.
Still fight! Come
need to
forth,
hold
Royal
back.
Soul! Fire!
You hesitate. No holding back! Try hard! This is strength! Come, accept my challenge. I strike, kill! I strike, kill!
Oh,
I
fucking
strike.
crit? Really?
Sorry.
Fuck you, dude.
Help him back up!
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey! Hey! Wake up!
This should
He
help.
fucking gets a lucky crit.
Still fight!
Behold this power!
Interesting.
Raging fire!
Sure don't give up easy.
Burn!
We're here.
Bear witness! I strike to kill! I strike to kill! Come, accept my challenge.
So heavy.
Are you prepared? I'll cut you down! Tougher than I thought.
General!
Interesting.
Healing odds.
Thanks.
My thanks.
That helped. I'll show you.
Wizard! Fire!
Pick you out with the main character. Maybe not.
This is strength!
Forgot about the fucking attack and defense down.
Accept my challenge.
My
orders to kill.
Is that all?
I
You
strike.
from taking that action. What was he about to crit me again?
I call upon royal power within.
Captain?
Not done
Is
yet.
everyone all right? General! I will protect you.
That helped. I owe you.
Juna, careful! It sounds like you've got several ailments. Watch your back.
Remarkable.
It's over. Story's done. Evil has been slain and we've triumphed.
I underestimated you.
Game is over.
A halfway decent result.
Oh. And all of this doesn't matter because the game is over, right?
Ah, I didn't know I had it in me.
Tremble before me.
Lord Luis, do not interfere. Oh.
You falter even now.
Gonna lance him.
Not enough, I'm afraid.
Damn.
Lord Luis!
A fine blow. You've surprised me. But why? Why are you so intent on killing me?
You of all people should know the answer.
I see now. You were the intruders looking for the formula, I take it. And yet, you have achieved nothing.
What do you mean?
Oh shit. Later, you bum.
Did we do it?
Lord Luis?
At long last, 'tis done. We have brought him to justice. The great, untouchable traitor, Luis Guillaburn, is dead.
Apologies. Things fell apart at the end, and I wasn't thinking straight.
Even so, the outcome is the same. We could not have triumphed without everyone here.
Wait! It's good that we got him and all, but the lance.
Yes! It went down with him.
This looks dire. He's fallen in the middle of the stage.
If Forden spies Luis's body run through with a lance, he'll realize its power in an instant.
Even should we save the prince, we'll regret it if Forden ends up with the lance. Yufa, can you call it up?
No, too late for that. It's already in the middle of the crowd. If we call it up and take it with no explanation, everyone will think us thieves.
Then what do you propose?
First, we need to establish that the lance is ours. Our offering for the ceremony. We'll have to take the stage and announce that ourselves.
Please wait. Do we reveal that we are the ones who slew Luis? Can we afford to declare that openly? We'd be telling your supporters you deceived them and your master both.
She's right. The audience has no idea what's going on. We'll just look like the bad guys.
It's okay. We set out to kill Luis, and the deed is done. Our only failure is in the spectacle we made of it. For now, we need to think of a way to get the audience to see our side.
You want to win their sympathy? What are you even planning to say?
I don't know, but we have to get on stage, now. If we don't explain ourselves fast, we'll never get a chance to.
Wait a minute! Hey!
I know that face. Was that Luis? Someone go and see to him. Is he truly dead?
Allow me.
Who's this?
Lord Luis, no. He's dead. He's gone.
Your Eminence, this was found off-stage. Judging by his wounds, this must have been the murder weapon.
The lance. Is this the divine relic he sent his subordinates after?
His eyes are sightless. His heart beats no more. The man is dead, without question.
You're absolutely certain?
I checked him thrice over. There can be no more doubt.
Luis? Dead? And that can only mean this lance can pierce the barrier of the King's magic.
Oh no, he knows.
I apologize for the grotesque display interrupting tonight's performance. We are tardy in arrival, but the lance you hold is our offering to the ceremony.
What? You claim this lance? You mean to say you were the ones who did the deed?
Yes. It is as you say.
God above! How do you justify this?
Years ago, Luis ordered my hometown destroyed. Hulkenberg, our ally before you, was herself a royal guard in service to his late highness. Even the songstress, Juna, aided us on several occasions. Above all else, we are a group who came together to try Luis for his crimes, traitor and kingslayer both. And to do that, we had to enter his company. We took no joy in disguising our true intentions, not from your eminence, nor the people. But today, finally, we have seen justice done. Luis has paid for his sins. And at last, at long last, my parents can rest in peace.
I had not realized you were such an actor. Or do you truly weep?
It's just hitting me now. We finally won.
No way.
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please.
That explains why the songstress was so often with Luis, as well as these brave misfits.
I understand. It all makes sense now. I had wondered why a member of the Prince's own guard would fall in with Luis. You have done well to execute the rebel. I am sure that His late Majesty and His Highness must be pleased. And of course, the Sanctus Church recognizes your divine relic. Now we shall greet tomorrow's festivities with fresh peace in our hearts.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
You must be the Lady Hulkenberg. The day His Highness was attacked, I heard you fought harder than any other. Your blade even struck the back of the blackguard who did it. Of all his defenders, you came closest to avenging the prince. But where you faltered then, you triumphed today. In form and heart, you are a true knight. Is something the matter?
Oh, no. You honor me greatly, Your Eminence.
Now, this lance. The Sanctus Church will confiscate it for now. A lance capable of killing the tournament's candidates would only sow panic and chaos.
Yes. As you wish. We brought it as an offering anyway.
Indeed. You may step down now.
No way, it's that simple.
Think you can just walk away, do ya? You owe us a moment or three.
Rank 5.
Right.
Finally defeated my arch nemesis Luis. This should break the prince's curse.
So you lot were working against us from the start. And you right along with them, Lady Juna.
What was your motive? Why did you kill Lord Luis?
If this was truly a matter of justice and not simply petty revenge, then we owe it to them to explain why we have taken their guiding force. They deserve that much. Captain, do you not agree?
All right. It's time for the truth.
I am sorry if I'm overstepping my mark. I know I'm but the latest to become your ally, but...
No, you speak the truth. We have sought to save the rightful heir to the throne, to break the curse afflicting His Highness the Prince.
What's that? The prince? He's dead, mate. Wait, he is dead, isn't he?
He's dead, all right. You lot will need a better story than that if you don't want to get cut open where you stand.
He had to be declared dead in order to protect him. Though he lives, he is bedridden, cursed by magic.
And the only way left to undo that curse was to kill Luis.
Those of us who wanted the prince restored formed a secret faction. And I was a spy in its service, trying to find out if we had any option beyond murder.
I cannot expect you to understand all this immediately. However...
You did this for the prince! His father, the king, was a coward! Puppet of Forden! It was because of him that this country rotted from the inside. And for his son! For his bloody, useless corpse of a son! What made you think his life was worth more than Count Luis?
Worth more? I thought you two hated when people tell you any life weighs more than another.
I myself have never met His Highness, nor do I know what sort of person he is. But I want to see the future these people believe in.
Despite our many differences of tribe and status, we still banded together. Through them, I saw the possibility of a world united.
Besides, when Luis talked about burning down my island, I thought I saw the shock and despair on your faces too.
Look, you two. Was Luis really a master worth your trust? I think it's worth listening to your hearts now. Even the doubts. I know we'd be happy to have you.
Hold a moment. These two were Luis's right-hand men. I would advise against this.
No. Their hearts are as loyal as any of ours. They but served another master.
Lady Juna. I guess you really were watching out for us. More than we ever knew. I couldn't protect Basilio when it mattered most. They put him through so much for their sodden igniter experiments, and now protecting him's all I've got.
Del.
Maybe it is time to step back. Get away from this bloody business. I guess this was all it took. Count Luis gave us a dream to fight for, but I suppose it was the kind that doesn't feel right after you wake. So, we're drifters now. Maybe we'll open up that restaurant after all, eh? I'll see you around, Lady Juna.
Look, I'm not the smart one, you lot know that, so I don't know whether to punch you or thank you. I've never been this confused in all my life. Damn it, I just don't get it. Damn it! Oh, Del, wait! Don't you wander off like that? You mean all that about the restaurant, yeah?
Never could say what you were feeling. I'm sorry this was all I could do.
Ah, Captain, let us tarry no more. We must check His Highness's condition.
Yes, you're right! That should have lifted the curse!
Luis didn't seem to think so, though.
What's going on? The cursed thorns haven't disappeared.
But the caster is dead. Forden and his guard were sure to check Luis's body.
Calm down, everyone. We don't want to yell about this in public. Let's go back to the inn for now.
His Highness still suffers under the curse. But Luis is dead. I cannot fathom it.
Maybe we killed a fake. Like his body double. Or something.
No. There's no way that wasn't Luis. We couldn't fight him in person and still be mistaken.
And Luis would have nothing to gain from faking his death, surely. After all, it put the lance in Forden's hands.
Knowing all that, might the curse have been cast by someone else entirely?
But that would mean... we killed an innocent person, wouldn't it?
That bastard was no innocent. He destroyed my home. He murdered the king. And...
True enough, old boy. But that's not why we were out to kill the chap, eh?
He said it himself. That killing him accomplished nothing. Was it really true?
Yet he had the formula for the curse in his possession. Surely that marks his guilt?
Even so, there remains a modicum of doubt in the matter. Perhaps Luis was researching the curse for another reason. If he was framed, it is possible he aimed to clear his name.
She saw the formula. Rilla did say it was only an outline, likely jotted from memory. That could mean this wasn't a formula to begin with, just Luis's scratch work. Proof that he was looking for a way to prove his innocence.
But if it wasn't Luis, who else could have...
That night, His Highness the Prince was already fleeing when I arrived at the scene. I encountered the assailant as I sought to protect His Highness. I pursued and slashed across their back.
Right. I remember Forden mentioned something about that. Is there anything else you can remember?
Fie! No, I can recall nothing else. No other clues.
Somebody with a slash on their back?
Yet... no. 'Tis odd. I believe this is the first time I have recounted the particulars to anyone. I told the investigators only that I failed to capture the culprit. The shame of my failure kept me silent on the rest.
What? But just earlier, Forden said...
Yes, he told a story that none but the culprit could attest to. How does Forden know?
Could Forden be the one behind all of this?
I have no evidence to say otherwise.
You do realize he's the sanctifex of the entire Dashid Sanctus Church?
Nay, but that does not make it impossible. It wasn't long after the prince's passing that His Majesty named Sanctism the state religion. If not for the matter concerning the king's magic, Forden's claim to the throne would have been unshakable.
Sounds like motive enough to want the prince gone.
We have to find out, even if it's remotely possible. Let's question Forden in person at the main festival tomorrow.
We'll need that divine lance back, too. It's not something we want in Forden's hands, especially now.
Hey, I'm going to go talk to my sister. She's bound to be somewhere in the city for the Saints' Day festivities.
All going sideways.
Sister, I should explain. All that fuss today was... well...
Is it safe for you to come to such a public place?
What? No, it's fine. It's not like we caused a riot or anything. We even explained ourselves to Forden's satisfaction. Actually,
That's not what I meant. You're the songstress, remember?
Ah, yes. Suppose you're right.
I know we talked before about the loophole in the King's protective magic, but I never thought you would be the one to strike Luis down. And that lance he presented, I take it that's why you went to Virga Island.
We didn't mean for it to be such a spectacle. It didn't exactly go according to plan, but at least we kept a tyrant off the throne.
And that's why I was wondering if I could ask you something. About Sanctifex Forden. What kind of man he really is.
Because, well, now that Luis is out of the picture, we know who's got the best chance. A man as powerful as him, well, you know how it is. You hear all kinds of nasty rumors swirling about. I'm just wondering if there's any truth to them.
Tuna, are you seriously trying to dig up dirt on Sanctifex Forden? On Saint's Day of all days?
Oh, loosen up a bit. You can't deny that people talk, and God knows they always have. Especially about the night of the attack. Asking how anyone could sneak into the castle, let alone get to the prince. Whether some official ordered the assassination. Remember when those rumors started? Father was on edge for days. I remember even when I hadn't said anything, he'd scold me and send me away. I don't suppose you ever heard if there was any truth to that. Sorry. I don't mean to dance around it, so it's just not an easy thing to ask about. I was talking with one of our allies, Hulkenberg. She said Forden mentioned something he couldn't have known, unless he was actually there, the night of the attack. Unlikely as it is, if it turns out Forden was involved, she won't suffer him being crowned. She'll be out for vengeance. And you're the eldest daughter of House Cygnus, a Sanctist family. The people would see you as an accomplice to a man who had a hand in killing the royals. I couldn't bear to let that happen. You don't deserve that. I need to know the truth.
Then, suppose His Eminence Forden were guilty of such sin. What would you do with him? With the Sanctist Church?
What do you mean?
Well, I was but a girl of only 12 years. I knew nothing about the inner workings of the crown theocracy.
Sister? What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm fine. If a tad overworked. All these new developments and tragic events. I'm just run a little ragged, that's all.
Sister.
I'll be fine. Really. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. If I am to be the people's saint, I must be strong enough to play the part. Maybe I'll hold off on the harder drinks today, just to be safe. It's been a long time since we could spend some simple time together like this. It's like we're just two sisters visiting Montario for the holiday.
Something weird.
I'll see you again soon.
He's acting very odd. Seems Juno wasn't able to get much from Rella.
About that.
Rella won't talk and will have no choice to pry the truth out of Forden tomorrow.
Let's rest.
I'm sure you've got lots on your mind, but I can tell that you're tired. Let's just rest up and get ready for tomorrow.
That's Luis.
Luis was by no means an innocent man, but we've still killed someone we shouldn't have. Not so much that I feel guilty, but a sense of foreboding. I hope it's only my imagination.
More than better. None believed the church was not as pristine as it presented, but this. He truly was the man behind the attack. We must reclaim the sphere, and swiftly. Finally taking down our greatest foe, yet it seems we can't celebrate just yet. It's naive to think taking down Luis would solve our problems.
Forden truly have killed His Highness. The attack was by his hand. We must have our answers for him. No matter the means. True culprit behind the curse must be brought to justice. Fast. His Highness's life is at stake.
I don't know, if it was Rella, like, she knows the curse then, and that's why she was able to diagnose the one that we brought her so quickly.
Mother Luis, but the prince's curse is unbroken. We went through so much to get here, but I can't help feeling feel conflicted. And to make things worse, Rella seems to be hiding something. She's never been a very good liar.
Let's rest. See how things play out.
Good night.
Rella is definitely suspicious. Especially as she saw the curse and was like, oh yeah,
Time marches
I know
on,
this isn't
and
the
the
real
age
thing.
of a new king draws nearer.
What the hell is going on?
Now, let's get this year's Saints' Day Festival of Montario underway. We will begin with a few words from His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden.
Looks like Draco Dios hasn't left his side.
Today is a day of great celebration. A day to offer up our thanks to God. But first, an announcement. Luis is dead. The royal family's murderer has been put to justice. Now much of the kingdom's trust lies with me. Even this king-defying lance is safe in my hands. I would not see further bloodshed in endless, futile conflict. Is it not past time for reconciliation and open dialogue as a newly forged nation?
He's talking as if the race is already over. What about deciding the winner?
All but a formality now, isn't it? His Eminence has the overwhelming majority on his side. Better to establish peace now and crown Sanctifex Forden.
No. He would end the tournament here and now.
So he's just going to call the race while he's ahead? How convenient.
But the throne's decided by the king, not this tournament.
Forden only had to abide by that when he had Luis to compete with. If he ends this while he's this far ahead, we won't be able to reverse it.
Oi! The game's not over yet, you cocky bastard! We only seek to submit to the will of the people. Though you would be wise to quit the race with all speed.
Forden for the throne! Then we will finally have peace!
Hail His Majesty Forden! Long live His Majesty Forden!
Damn him. The people already believe him the victor. Tournament won or no, his dominance will soon be unshakable.
Let's go. We reclaim the lance, now!
Now? Are you out of your mind?
If he's going to keep it close to hand, we'll never have a chance to swap it out. We'll have to take it by force.
We have no choice.
If there really is no other way.
What the hell?
So you were after this lance all along? Loyalists indeed. How many more candidates must die by your hand?
His Magla is horrific, distorted. It's sickening.
What did you? How dare you, you pagan wretch! You would steal this holy lance for your own vile ends. That alone is treason against the kingdom, you filthy assassins.
Assassins? Then we're in good company. That night, you were the one behind the attack on His Royal Highness. You framed Luis for your crime and banished him from the palace. Do you deny it?
Precisely the sort of baseless claims I'd expect from desperate sinners.
Baseless, is it? In that case, shall we produce proof of your treason?
You waste your breath. What do your words matter now? The royal family is gone. Luis is dead. Only I remain. And only I am fit for the throne.
You vile traitor!
You call His Eminence a traitor? Preposterous! The Sanctifex is incapable of such deeds!
Your Majesty Forden, punishment to the disloyal. Judge these ruffians with your divine lance!
Behold, the flock has spoken. Those who defy me are to be executed. Before you die, know that I am in your debt for killing Luis and handing me the crown.
Del, what the hell's going on? I thought the prince's curse was supposed to be off.
It's clearly not. The prince's assassination, the whole lot. It was all the Sanctists. It was all that bastard pulling the strings from the start. Wait, is that...
You! Identify yourself! Who are you?
We're at a festival. Should we not be festive? I've come to meet you, Forden.
What the fuck?
Impossible. How could you have survived?
What the fuck?
Not that it matters. It falls to me to finish the job, then. Coming here sealed your fate. Hell awaits, and this time I'll make sure you stay there. Face your divine punishment, Louise!
It's the fake lance.
But why?
It appears your sins outweigh mine.
What have you done?
That lance is counterfeit, just like you. This is the true lance.
You snake, Louise.
Hell is he alive?
Did he just kill Sanctifex Forden?
No. Impossible. Nothing to see here. The festival is cancelled. Cancelled.
Lord Luis is alive.
What's going on?
Good people! You have heard the truth with your own ears. Forden was the vile mastermind behind the prince's assassination. For casting his sins upon me, for seeking to usurp the throne, I have passed due judgment. A tainted Sanctifex is unfit to rule. What's the matter? You seem lost for words.
But you're supposed to be dead.
In a sense, yes.
Then how? How are you alive? Forden's own attendant confirmed your death.
Forden's attendant? You mean that fellow?
No! Zorba?
Well,
Back at the Grand Cathedral,
you can just delete
I
people
ordered the
now?
dead to recover my body if the need arose.
I'd always intended for Forden to die by my hand. And the first step in his downfall was Zorba's infiltration.
Impossible. The lance pierced you through your very breastplate!
It did indeed. And frankly, I'm still impressed. Few could land such a decisive blow against me. But I'm afraid fate was on my side, not yours.
Mortal anatomy is my speciality. I knew at first glance that the wound was deep, but the heart was intact. Lord Luis is destined for far greater than this, so I devised a plan. I would proclaim his death and deceive both Forden and his flock. After that, it was simply a matter of magically regenerating his flesh overnight. Only a fool would expect him to die in such a place.
I could have emerged as soon as I'd healed. But where's the theater in that? Today is a day of...
We better...
So
God
you
damn it,
knew
stop.
the truth of it? No. Have you always been ahead of...
Where's the theater in that? Today's a day of celebration. The least I could do is offer a fitting death out of mercy. Why do you have the real lance? Wasn't it supposed to have gone to Forden? Be a bit slow on the uptake. I just told you I was present for the inspection. It was hardly a difficult task to swap out your counterfeit.
us? Ever since the moment we thought Zorba dead?
A holy lance, a convincing prop. What does it matter? Had I truly died, it would simply indicate that I was never fit for my ambitions. Power is the only true arbiter. Behold the proof. Forden lies dead, and the lance is in my hand, just as planned.
You let us do as we pleased, even knowing the risks. You're insane!
Indulge me a question. You stole the magic formula from me. Surely you soon learned that it was useless. That's why you then resorted to killing the caster. You were desperate to lift the spell. Is that not so? In other words, the curse's victim still draws breath. For that reason, you sought to kill me even amidst this competition, even with the difficulty of the king's magic in your way. So, His Venerable Highness the Prince survived. Where is he? Speak or die.
Please, spare us!
No! Stop! Leave them be!
How quickly the Sanctus break rank and flee. Their flock left to die. This is Sanctism.
No! Stop him!
Don't!
Out of the way!
What the fuck? No. The brothers.
What? Why?
Go! Run!
Right. Come now.
Thank you. You protect them. Yet what value do they have to you? It's not that! This is just wrong! It's wrong, me lords!
I see. So even you two have faltered.
Damn.
Vitelio!
Bell's dead as fuck.
Hey! Wake up!
This is where it revives him for some reason.
I get it now. Only fair thing in this world is power. With it, you can take whatever you want in this life. Or so I thought.
Tell.
But you know, if all the weak get left behind, who's left to protect them? I've been an idiot. Sorry about that.
Stop talking, Del.
I see it, you know. Our little diner. Music in the air. It's grand. Look after Lady Juna.
Huh? Hey. Del? Del!
Pitiful. See what Brotherhood earned them.
Lord Louis. That's what it all comes down to for you, yeah? The strong are right, the weak are wrong. Doesn't matter what you were born into, there's fairness in that. We saw you as our hope. We thought that if you had a proper strong fella on top, he'd be able to put a stop to all the meaningless discrimination. But we had it wrong. You're no ray of hope. It doesn't matter to you. Killing anyone, it doesn't make you feel unclean. You're the kind of cold-blooded bastards we hate more than anything!
Do not concern yourself with this peon, Lord Louis. With my newfound power, I shall tear them limb from limb.
Oh, you looking to come get shit on again?
This way! Guards, hurry!
Step aside. You have important work to do.
Hey! Seize the criminals who murdered His Eminence!
We didn't do it, but we should probably still run. Basilio, come with us!
Shut up! What about Tell? You saw what that bastard did to him!
I will not let you die in vain. Your brother didn't do this so you could get yourself killed. For now, please flee with us.
Shit!
Come, make haste.
So which one of them was actually behind the assassination then? Warden knew about it.
Oh, welcome back.
It went about as well as could be expected. We
How did he
wanted
know
something
about it? What
nicer
did
for
Luis
his
just
grave,
tell him?
but they told us something like that's reserved for Sanctus tradition.
You can expect little else in Altabri. I apologize for not being present.
We've just gotten ourselves out of the public eye. If we had gone as a group, worst case, we'd have been turned in.
I wish we could have mourned him at his home. It had to happen in the lap of the Sanctus Church of all places. I hear the Parapists typically prefer a more joyful send-off, with singing and celebration.
It's alright. Us soldier kids could never afford to be too picky. Telling you he couldn't choose where to snuff it. The fact that you were there, Lady Juna, that's enough for us.
Basilio.
Yeah, how did, so
Best to leave him be
if it
for
is
a while.
Luis, then how did Forden know about
He's
the back
just lost
attack?
the only family he had.
By the way, have you checked the Farsight mirror? The curse might be.
Unfortunately, it still hasn't lifted. Guess that means it was someone other than Forden after all.
But Forden brazenly admitted that he had been the mastermind. Luis was innocent of that crime, at least.
Someone must have cast it at Forden's command. Unless we can find and kill them in time. Damn it all!
We've more pressing problems at hand, don't we? Now Luis knows the prince is alive. Surely that's far from ideal.
The village is deep in the forest. It's not an easy place to find, even if you're looking. Going to the prince's side could be dangerous. So let's not get ahead of ourselves.
But even if we sought the real culprit, we no longer have any leads to follow.
If I might make a suggestion, perhaps we should visit my sister again. She may have some insight on the Sanctus Church's past, but that's tomorrow's concern. As for tonight, we could all use some time to rest our hearts and minds.
Oh, look at you, kid. You look near dead yourself.
You seeing shit now?
Tell? What?
Was he hallucinating?
Seems you made it out in one piece, though.
Are you alive? But back there, you... Don't tell me you pulled some bloody trick. Just like Luis. Bloody hell, Tell. I thought I...
Basilio, sorry. From here on, you're taking the lead.
But why? I can't without you. Tell, I only made it this far because I followed you.
Don't give me that. You're the strong one. Me, I never knew where I was going. Basilio, protect the weak. Swear you'll do it, not for me, but for yourself. If you can do that, I'll always be with you.
Tell...
Don't give me that look. Well, this one's goodbye for now. You ready? Let's hear it, Basilio. You fight, but why?
Oh shit, he's an archetype wielder?
Oh, thou anguished traveler. Thy long
I
stagnant
didn't see this one coming. What the fuck?
Now choose thy path.
Not really a choice. It's back to the starting line. This time I'll lead. Ardell entrusted me with this chance. I've got to show him I've got this.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. Awaken.
I don't know which archetype path he is, then.
See you around, Dell.
What the hell is that thing?
Thank goodness! You're finally awake! You were passed out! Don't scare me like that! Not that I can blame you. After all that's happened.
Sir Basilio, there's magla flowing through him. I think it's the same as our power.
It's you lot, from before.
They want to pay their respects for Fidelio.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Ardell. Funny, innit? Maybe this world's not so bad. Thanks.
New ally Basilio. Basilio, the badass bruiser carrying his brother's honor, has become your ally. What archetype is he, though?
God, what in the world is that, lads? It struck down Santifex Forden right before our eyes. That's supposed to be impossible.
And Luis made sure it was a bloody spectacle, before an audience even. The bastard is making sport of it.
We must devise a plan. Otherwise, even if Luis does not sway our supporters, they may lose faith in the church.
Before all else, we must choose a successor. But they need not share Forden's strength.
I have brought her here.
You requested an audience? Assembled lords?
Rella, we must ask your support. Let me be direct. We would like you to enter the tournament as a formal successor to His Eminence Sanctifex Forden.
This girl? She is your plan?
Have you gone mad? I reject this proposal. If anyone is to succeed His Eminence, it should be me, as his trusted right hand.
See sense. Strength alone means nothing. And without that, you have nothing worthy of the people's loyalty.
Rella, will you not speak? Surely you feel what they ask of you is beyond your station.
Well, that is...
You are wise beyond your years, Rella. Surely you understand. What the lost children need now is not a righteous avenger, but a refuge from their fears. The people would flock to a saint who dwells among her people. Already many would rejoice to see you rule as queen. Rella, will you answer their call?
This is all rather sudden.
Of course, you would have our full support. Naturally, we will make arrangements so that the tournament's next round turns in your favor.
Even so, I am unfit to be queen.
Allow me to clarify. This is not exactly a request. Would you rather have that tyrant Luis become king?
Well...
A little too easy.
Hey,
I'm
sounds
still
like we've got
suspicious
big
about
news.
her.
I just heard from the pack of Sanctists. I figured they'd shove someone up to take Forden's place. But where it is, it'll be Saint Rella. Gonna be an announcement tomorrow.
The mourning for Forden's barely started, and they're already lining up his successor. And Rella, at that. Going for popularity over power, it seems.
They're getting careless. Though, thinking about it, maybe it's a smarter choice than it seems.
But, say Saint Rella wins against Luis, becomes proper queen and all, gets to do what she wants. Doesn't that tidy this whole thing right up?
No! This can't be her own decision. Just the idea of being queen would put her stomach in knots.
The politicians must be trying to make her their puppet. Perhaps it was an order she could not refuse.
This isn't good. Probably not the best time to talk to her either.
But that's got to mean they're keeping the tournament going, right? Then they'll probably announce the next challenge once Rella's candidacy goes public.
Either way, I don't like it. This is all escalating too fast for my tastes. All the support Forden had campaigned for will likely just go straight to Rella with hardly a dent. If Luis and the Sanctus Church are trying to reclaim the status quo as the two pillars of government, that'll be a tough lead to shake. After all, just lifting the curse isn't going to be enough to restore the prince to the throne.
Indeed. Luis versus Rella. Frontrunner and runner-up, with no ties to the royal family between them. Everyone will see plain that popularity's eclipsed royal right. His Highness himself will have to win this battle on the faith of the people, or his claim to the crown will never be acknowledged.
Besides which, Luis now knows that His Highness lives. His whereabouts have not been discovered, but the Kingslayer will take up the hunt.
So many obstacles. What do we do?
Keep trying to break the curse, but we also need to get people to support the prince's claim to the throne. Move forward, we need to buy time.
Well, I know one way to keep a VIP protected. A classic tactic, really. The military does it all the time. We use a body double. You're supposed to be a dead ringer for the prince, yeah?
You mean he pretends to be the prince? That's absurd. You realize it's a capital offense to impersonate royalty?
I'm in. As long as they don't find out.
You can't just casually drop an "I'm in" on this.
Adzel was right about you being mental. I think we could pull it off, though. The prince has been gone ages. Nobody's in a position to point out differences.
Wait, just think about this. He's elder. The royal family's Clamar and have been for generations. His appearance would be the least of our worries.
If I may. His Highness the Prince lacks the Clamar horns. Some rumors suggested 'twas not some miraculous feature of the prince alone, but a mark of elven blood. I've heard no confirmation either way myself, but at the very least, 'tis a tale any aristocrat is bound to have heard in passing.
In other words, with an elder claiming the prince's name and a known royal knight to vouchsafe him, we'd have enough plausibility to shake the nobles to their core.
Of course, all this means little, unless our double himself is willing. What say
I
you?
already said I'd do it.
I am the prince. Was that believable?
Even this doesn't get to you? Sometimes I worry about you.
Your resolve has been challenged many times over, and never have you strayed. I am humbled once more. I pledge my sword to this gambit.
Good. Then we declare ourselves tomorrow, where this announcement's going to take place. Seems like the optimal place to make sure we're heard.
Right then. Looks like I'll have to give the old girl a polish worthy of a prince. My cue as well. From here on, it's nose to the grindstone until my magnum opus is finished. Can't let the lad be the only one with his life on the line.
Can we talk?
We have no clue what might happen in a situation like this, so once we're done with our preparations in the city, let's focus on tomorrow. Remember, the monks have their eyes on us. Let's keep our shopping to the Blue Sky Bridge area and return to the runner at night. Oh, I can go to the bridge, huh? First I gotta take a shit.
Right.
Then I gotta take a shower. And I gotta get some food.
What now?
Okay.
Good.
Cleric
Still
maxed
getting
out.
stronger.
Summary Charm. Magic increased by 3. Nice. Hockenberg. Nice May.
I've acquired a new ability.
Go downstairs and see what we got in Academia for Basilio. I'm curious to see what his archetype is.
Oh, where was I?
Academia. Dun.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
He does have what it takes to do samurai now. Nice.
I see. Fascinating.
Samurai.
This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Worthy heart who tempest anxiety into strength exalted. Thou ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart. Who bestowed upon thee our soul, the soul of the warrior.
Yeah.
The samurai. Pinnacle. Strength is beyond repair. I shall wield the sword in the name of justice. My pride and blood that flows through my body. I shall be noble in purpose until the very end.
A new ability.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
Give him the knight too and just start sending him down this path too, I guess.
Yeah. Right. I could get used to this.
Cilio, what does he have? The Berserker. Greatly increase its own attack power and overwhelm enemies with very powerful strike attacks. Attack defense for all enemies for 3 turns. Frenzy. Aim strike damage. Once per battle? Stroll learn that? No, I need to get his S-Link, or his link started.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting.
Of course.
Cilia some stuff too. We can start working on getting him jacked up.
I'll do it. I'm getting stronger.
I see. Fascinating. This. All right.
I'm counting on.
Of course.
Of course.
I'll do it. I can use this.
I see. Fast. This. All right.
I'm counting on
you.
Of course.
Hopefully there's some good way to like grind all this at the end game, because these guys, all of them have so many archetypes to level up and get powered up now. Okay, that should be good. Drake Seeker. I guess she should start working on Seeker then. Thief. Faker. He's almost master and Faker. It's nice. Wizard rank 10. What is she at? Wizard rank 4. We're getting close.
I see. This. All right.
Start picking up all the stuff for all the parties so I can start working on stuff.
I see.
This is the power of the warrior's soul. This overwhelming strength seems perfect for fighting on the front lines. See this through to know my destiny.
Oh.
Here's Leaf of Light.
I found new power.
Okay.
Now why do that?
Astonished, you managed to study so many archetypes. Are you some sort of prodigy? Or at least you surely want me a new memory returned.
Incredible.
25 different archetypes, thereby completing my assignment for more. Fueled root and imagination bump.
Alright.
Much imagination. Closing in on rank 5. You okay?
Everything okay?
Yes.
Yes. I was able to remember a few things, thank you. For that.
Please.
Seeing as you're here, won't you tell me some stories of your travels? I've been watching over you, but I do so value your perspective. See. Interesting. I've heard nothing that might reveal this place. Means I suppose the king must have imprisoned me here because... Did you figure something out?
The truth of the matter is...
But one place that comes to mind. That inkling is right. Too much else becomes inexplicable. I'm correct in my hunch. Me and the king deliberately placed me somewhere I know well. Somewhere I could easily continue my research.
What?
Why would you want to help your studies? Is the question. The mystery of the king's intentions. Why did he intentionally imprison me here? I imagine I was put here to prevent my research. But it was quite the opposite. The king sought to place me where I might develop transformative magic yet further. By continuing my research, my memories would return. In a way, all my travails may have been by his design. These answers I sought, this place, identity. In the end, the only path toward them was continuing my pursuits.
This research.
Pieces are coming together. It's time to uncover the truth has finally come.
Yeah.
Let's find out together.
Surely.
I know your support. Facing any truth we ultimately reveal. I shall accept it unflinchingly, with the eyes open. Am I a grave sinner who must pay for my offenses? Am I a revolutionary who must change the future?
I'm grateful, truly.
Newfound resolve of mine is also thanks to you. The utopia I will make a reality. Battle my past until the end. Sense Moore's willingness to accept the truth, whatever form it takes, as well as his heartfelt trust towards me. Allah in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker.
No.
The temple bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
A new power.
Yeah, this new power, foster this connection. By their strength fulfill thy destiny.
May the truth guide
Soul
us.
Hacker. The lineage is for the Seeker gets 4 inheritance slots now. Now study the Soul Hacker in the Academia. Try seeing what new powers await you. More skills can now be inherited by the Seeker lineage in Academia due to the effects of Scion's essence.
Listen here.
It's time for your next test. True test, this one. The thesis project, as it were. I ask you to research an elite archetype. Elite archetypes can only be revealed by having a peerless, unbreakable bond. And then, said archetype must be cultivated to its limit. There's not which one you choose to focus on, so long as you do so until it can prove no longer.
This one's important.
An elite archetype to rank 20. This can be completed by anyone. Imagination and more jeweled roots. This is a height that none before you reached. The stronger your power, the greater it will impact you.
If all goes according to plan.
Once this research is completed, the path to the ultimate archetype may finally be in sight. And with it, ultimate answer. Everything lies in your hands, main character. Let's break through the barriers of this trial and see our dream to fruition. Well, good thing Stroll just got Samurai. We'll believe in you at the very end. I think Stroll just picked up his thing, his archetype, his ultimate. Samurai. Listen, Faker. Said I wanted her to do some Seeker, didn't I?
It seems I've grown.
She needs Magic Seeker.
I'm getting stronger. New skills, new possibilities.
Like clone.
A new power to wield.
Thunderblade.
A new means of protection.
Thundera. Dope. And save here then. We'll see what happens with the next story beat, and then we'll get going. We'll get going for the night. I mean, probably call it a night there. Go to the thing and see if we can even
Alright then.
buy anything.
Let's go.
Maltaberry Heights.
You're not serious. What a cursed devilry is this?
What the fuck?
You there!
Hang on. Isn't that... What?
This rock still shows Fordin's face. So it takes a while to process what happened. When you're at the top, you have a huge following. Probably takes a while for the news of his death to reach everyone. That means Luis is practically in first place. I wonder who the believers of Saintism will support now. Whatever the case, it looks like the confusion will continue for a while. Can't wait to see the next official rankings. Big Mag.
Yep.
Let's see.
Whatever should I do?
Can I even afford anything? Probably not, right?
Get yourself a...
Now then.
Oh, never mind. Got a pretty decent amount of money. Vegas in Magic +9 and Luck +9. God damn. Magla Crozier. Hunter's Hatchet.
Ah, I get it.
Damn.
What now?
Alright.
Alright then.
What are we doing now? Prepare and rest in the Gauntlet Runner.
Let's go.
I already took a shit and took a shower. Guess it's time to get in bed.
Sure.
Time for things to fucking go sideways again, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Hey, looking like we're all set for tomorrow. Got a minute then? Seeing as if I've fallen in with you lot now, there's something I want to clear up.
You.
Just tell me this. You doing all this to save the poor prince? Or you doing it to save the country?
I mean...
It's ultimately the same thing either way.
No.
It ain't that simple.
Hey, mate.
You want to save the country, you're playing a longer game. Gotta actually win this race. So if you can't save the prince, you take his place. For good. That means if we win the tournament, you'll take the lie to your grave.
So...
I'm just saying, you declare yourself prince tomorrow and everything changes for you. Forever. You know what you're signing up for.
Yeah.
No point stopping now. My life's already changed so much.
Ha.
Listen to you. Got guts, that's for sure.
Then...
Well, I'll tell you something myself. I'm not just following you to go with the flow, alright? Or to avenge Dell.
Whatever.
Sure, I'm planning on hammering that bastard Luis into the ground, but I'm doing it for the dream. For a world where your birth don't decide your life. If I'm gonna tag along, that's the world we're gonna live to see. I know it.
Leave it to me.
Just leave it to me, yeah. I got your back. As long as you're giving the 17 you got, so will I. We got a deal, Captain. Saw Basilio off. He said he'd prefer sleeping in stowage, and then return to my bunk.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Are we gonna give him a fucking wig or something now?
Look, it's that boy candidate. The one who betrayed Luis or killed him or something.
Hold on! I thought it was Sanctifex Forden who got killed.
I think it's both, but hard to say what actually happened. Suppose it's true what they say about Elder. Disaster follows them like an ill wind.
I couldn't get a read on what kind of reputation we had before, but it seems worse than I thought.
Once we stand for His Royal Highness the Prince, that will surely change. We have to believe that.
St. Rella is here. The rumors were true.
Thank you all for joining me, even in the midst of this turmoil. I am Rella Cygnus of the Crown Theocracy. The reason I ask that you all gather here today is so that I may formally announce my succession to His Eminence, the late Sanctifex Forden. I know not if I am worthy, but under the teachings of the noblesse, I am determined to become a worthy king, a queen of this land.
The saint herself is to be our queen. Now we are safe. Glory to Sanctis.
Chill out for just jumping mid-race like that. Everyone seemed pretty annoyed when Luis did it.
The tournament's winner is not guaranteed to throw. Fairness was never really a factor. Whoever has the skill to exploit the standings will win.
Listen to that roar. I think I underestimated my sister's popularity.
Even from here, I can feel her aura of magic. I suppose that's to be expected if she's the land's best mage healer.
From the looks of it, she's perfectly situated to pick up where Forden left off.
I object! Rella, you have no true experience in the political world. And you would rise to Santefex Fortin's heights. Be worshipped as he was. I refuse. I have been loyal to God and His Eminence Fortin my whole life. I am the only one worthy of his legacy.
Master Guido, truly I do see the truth in your words. However, this is also the will of the Crown Theocracy.
Friends gathered here, do you really believe such a person is fit to be queen? Once the nation has dissolved into chaos, it will be too late. Appoint me as champion of Sanctism, and I will save you all.
Not sure about that. We know your name, but honestly, you don't have much in the way of real accomplishments.
The man has no charisma. If I had to choose, I'd rather follow Saint Well in all her glory.
And they say Sanctifex Forden killed the prince, too. If that's true, then I don't know if I'd trust his closest vassal with the throne.
Friends,
Is that Luis's gauntlet runner?
As usual, I find you all embroiled in pointless conflict.
What is your business here?
For the sake of those mired in your endless, fruitless squabbles, I have come to propose we give truth to this competition.
What truth?
The people's eyes have been opened. This entire tournament is a self-indulgent travesty of the Sanctus Church's making. First the king, and now you dogs of God. Why do you teach the people lies? You preach that true understanding is mutual and blind to the balance of power. Ignorant, willful or otherwise, to the sin and weakness that your lessons breed. Face the truth. Our world is lawless, and your efforts have done nothing to quell the chaos. It is time we were judged only by our abilities. Victory means nothing unless won by skill, and it is no less true for the throne.
Skill? What skill would you put on display?
I see no more reason to forbid the killing of candidates.
You would have the race decided by violence. And I suppose you believe yourself capable of personally reversing the king's magic.
How does this idiot not know about the fucking spear when Forden had it?
You have witnessed our trials, have you not? You have seen a divine relic used to defy your shield and claim lives! The lance rests in my hand. With its power, my victory is assured. But surely you would not see the race decided by such injustice. And neither would I. I will not give voice to the lie that this world is subject to any god's reign. Would you, O great king?
What is his aim? If he has the key to certain victory in his hands, why cast it aside?
Never takes what he doesn't win. That's Luis to the core. He means every word he says. When you're clawing up from the bottom and you hear him talk like that, you can't help but dream. And then you never realize. Only a madman claims lies and contradictions won't exist in their world.
Luis Grierburn. What manner of life has this man lived to make him such a creature?
He says that, but with that lance, he could kill any candidate he pleases, couldn't he? He killed Sanctifex Forden, and now threatens Saint Rella. No! Your late majesty, please, speak!
Do not fear, my people. Even should Luis claim all the power he desires, I will not be so easily conquered. Even should our nation dissolve into anarchy, I will always stand to defend you.
Sister.
I expected little else of Forden's loyal pet. It seems there is more to the saint than vapid, empty benevolence. Come, O king! There can be no more doubt. The masses desire a truly fair battle. One wades without your shackles.
Oh no. Majora's Mask Moon is
Be
coming.
this thy course. Thou wouldst rule by strength alone.
He's talking!
Like when he first rose.
I killed Forden, yet has my standing fallen at all? Surely you would know. This petty race limps forward, while the land is further flooded with anxiety and monsters. You have left us an age of strife. You are powerless to stop it. And in your place, fool king, I will restore the balance and right this land's wrongs!
So be it. They who remain seeketh a clash without hindrance. Very well. Now and hereafter,
Hey,
my
we're up
magic
there.
shall no longer protect thee. Face this as a trial renewed. If ye would be a true king, then I bid thee prevail.
You see that light just now?
The magla flow surrounding the candidates has disappeared. The protection of the magic is no more.
Then this lance of dragons is no more than an antique spear. Children lost in Sanctism's shadow! The fog of deception has finally cleared! There is no God! Think hard on your salvation, and whether you'll find it in prayer.
No. He would even deny us our prayer?
It's true. His Majesty has broken the spell. If it has come to this.
You know it was not I who laid the prince low. Which means that if you oppose me still, it is for the throne, and nothing more. I can finally face the real you. A near-death invalid has no place upon the throne. The mere suggestion is ludicrous. You do well to follow the king's example and abandon the folly of your ideals.
To cast aside all we've fought for would accomplish nothing. We too strive for a vision. Luis, you will never take the throne. The rightful heir stands before you. Look upon our candidate and know his true claim. He is the legitimate son of his late Majesty King Hytlodius V, last heir to the throne of Uchronia. His Highness, the Prince himself, has risen to vanquish evil. For his people, he defies the pain and suffering of the curse he endured.
His Highness the Prince? What? That's a lie. His Highness? He has already passed.
His Highness the Prince! They're mad, the lot of them. That boy's an elder.
Indeed he is. It is the very proof you seek. Anyone who truly knows His Highness himself will see what this means.
Indeed. There is no denying it.
Rella!
Sister?
I saw for myself when I personally treated His Highness. They'd warned me against revealing it to the public, but the time for discretion is past. His Highness the Prince has elden blood coursing through his veins. His Majesty told me that the boy's birth mother was an elder woman.
The Prince was an elder?
Enough of this absurdity.
You! The Prince! A bold gambit. To reveal yourself before both Rella and I. Indeed, I have no retort. After all, he's been dead so long. Nobody could say otherwise. Fine then. So be it. This marks the true battle between those who would fight for the throne. Wouldn't you say, Your Highness? Face your unworthy ideals and come to terms. I shall await at the royal capital to meet the one left standing.
Luis in the lead, he no longer has to concern himself with the other candidates, especially those who are under direct challenge. Secure the abandoned Dracadios. Oh, a night weapon. Golden light night weapon too. My support has increased dramatically now that I've announced I am the prince, and I can't let the people down.
Rella, Forden's legacy is rightfully mine. It won't be long before this conflict turns violent. Do you really think you have what it takes to fend off Luis?
You were head of the guards and you failed to protect Santifex Forden. You want to talk? Please step down.
And you think yourself my better, do you? If it's a contest of strength you want, we can settle that right here. My magic. Nothing's happening. What's going on?
What the hell is that?
Please, do not cause further distress to the devout. I ask once more, stand down.
He's got some power.
Did you see that? Those were thorned vines.
It's her. No way.
Sister.
Children of God, I know the burdens you bear. I see the fear and anxiety that weighs heavy upon you. But rest at ease, my beloved citizens. Sanctism is and shall ever be your fortress.
I knew she was suspicious.
Know that I will protect all of you. Pray with me now. Close your eye.
She's right. Saint Rella can even heal our country. As long as we believe in her, we shall know peace.
Saint Rella! Saint Rella! Closure.
Be careful. I sense Magla. There's something beyond rhetoric in her words. There's definitely magic there.
Sister! What have you done to everyone?
I'm lifting their fears and anxieties. I can take yours too. With enough devotion, you can lock your anxieties away and they shall never trouble you again. Sanctifex Forden saw Sanctism as only a tool. A means to exploit the people, abuse his authority, and mask injustice as piety. And yet, even then, did this twisted form of Sanctism save no unfortunate souls? What makes salvation true? Luis claims that there is no God. That true equality is only earned in pitiless competition. Are the believers fools to fear his words?
Saint Rella.
I will save the people of this land in the truest sense. They shall live with no worries, no anxieties. Now and forevermore.
But through magic? You forced the fears out of their very hearts. 'Tis no salvation to strip them of free thought.
Perhaps not. But this country has bled them of it for too long. Besides, what makes you any more fit to speak of rightness? You claim he is the prince. The real prince is surely at death's door, isn't he? After all, your efforts did nothing to lift the curse. I've told you before. The prince's curse was crafted to perpetually draw upon the caster's magic. I know he suffers, because I yet live.
Wait. Surely you can't mean... No. You healed His Highness. It was only by virtue of your presence that he survived that night.
Oh, was I not clear enough? Allow me to clarify. On that night, it was my back that your blade carved across.
This isn't good. There's magic flooding this place.
Keen senses indeed, to be capable of seeing all this.
No! Why? Sister, you can't have! You were only 12 summers old then.
I was. And Luis was only a boy. All the better for any witnesses to suspect him of the crime. Yet I was interrupted in casting. What would have been a fatal curse became something unorthodox and incomplete. A spell with no formula. Even I could not dispel it. All you can do now is kill the caster. As heiress to the Sanctus Church's legacy, I will never hand over the royal scepter. Not to Luis, nor to you. Juna, I will await you amidst our dearest memories. Find me where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried. A place I'm sure you know well.
Isn't that a...
Halt! I will not let you escape. You've ruined everything. The church, my authority, everything. You will never leave this city alive. I am Guido, of the warrior monks, and in God's name, I condemn thee!
Come get you some asshole.
They're calling in the cavalry! We've got incoming runners, plural! We need to get out of here!
Norris! Swiftly!
Lost it, I know! Who put this cliff here?
What about the teleportation? That takes time we don't have!
We've got nowhere to go but up into the sky!
So we do. Then, that's what we'll do. We fly!
Wait, you're saying...
I finished preparations long ago. Time was something I had in surplus.
Then?
But if it fails, it's curtains for us. We all die here. You hear me?
I trust you.
We're dead if we don't move either way. I agree. He speaks true.
Just take us up already. We've all flown before, right? Except me.
Norris! Is this not your dream? Then bring it to life! Here and now!
I'll do it. I'll take you with me. Beyond the sky!
What the?
Not yet. Trust your technology near us. It's time.
Damn, he did it.
Let's fly! Possible. It can fly. Yeah! We're flying like a bally bird with wings and all. Did you not see that? How do you like that?
My ears are popping.
This will take some getting used to.
Take that, world! I've really done it! Look at her! That's my sky runner!
Pretty sick.
After that drop, I thought we'd die even if we didn't crash. Now that we're past the worst of it, it's actually smoother than I thought.
A bit of faith, my dear.
You're telling me that tiny patch is the city? It's like a child's toy. Seeing it like this, it's easy to imagine the people as little dots, huddling together in fear.
Phew, that was terrifying. I'm just glad it flew okay. Don't you think?
I knew it'd work.
I always knew Nurse could make it work.
Only because you're as bold and big-headed as I am, what? Really, old boy, I'd not be here without you to give me the push I needed. Thank you.
So, about our next move.
We must pursue Rella as soon as possible. His Highness is running out of time.
Where did she say she was going? Where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried?
My guess is the Mage Academy, or what remains of the place. Nobody goes near it now. I was a student there myself once.
You don't say. No wonder you're so knowledgeable about magic.
For a dropout, I suppose.
The Royal Mage Academy, then. It was known as the finest school in the kingdom for magic research.
Lady Juna, I've got to ask. What was St. Rella like back in your school days? The way she was acting earlier, all cold? That the real hair?
No! It can't be. I don't want it to be. Maybe I just never knew the real her. That was the first I've ever seen her like that myself. I keep thinking, if she'd just quietly taken over for Forden, we could have helped each other out. Even if she inherits the Sanctifex's authority, she's nothing like Forden. She'd never want to hurt anyone. That's not her. I thought she wasn't like that. Now she's saying she was part of this conspiracy? She attacked the prince? No, it doesn't make any sense.
Then we've got to get to her fast as we can. We know where she is, yeah? You just gotta tell her everything you just told us.
That would be prudent, yes. But Captain, a reef for your thoughts, lad. If she is truly the culprit, then the curse will persist so long as she lives. This means we will have to kill her. Are you up to the task?
Yep.
Yes. I'm prepared for that.
Juna, would you prefer to stay behind?
I can't afford to. If at the last minute I can't face it, then you can leave me where I stand. I'm prepared enough for that.
Lady Juna.
What's the matter? It's plain to see something's bothering you.
Oh, no. It's nothing specific. It's just that... something's felt wrong somehow. Ever since I sensed the Saint's Magla. I'm sorry. It's hard to explain. Please pay me no mind.
What's wrong, huh? Mark the location of the Mage Academy ruins on the map. It will be waiting for us when we land. I never wanted it to come to this, but we're ready for a fight. Here for battle. Should check the location on the map.
All right, then.
Let's go see.
Alright. That's gonna do it for me, though. We'll have this confrontation with Rella the next time. Alright. I'm gonna stop there. So I should be around tomorrow with more of this for sure. I definitely want to see where this story and all that goes. So yeah, have a good night, and I'll be back tomorrow with some more Metaphor ReFantazio. Have a good night. Peace out.